The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel, and be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube channel, my Facebook account, my Twitter account, my Twitch account, and my IG account. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for sliding with your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. And as always, please hit that like button. Please, please, pretty please. You know the rules. Let's try to get these likes up to 100 so I can drop the link so y'all can come on and rock with your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Now, before I get into the shit that I really wanted to talk about, right? I just wanted to address some shit that I've been noticing over the last, several weeks on my channel, mainly on my community tab and in my comment section, right? Because your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, you see, I had an epiphany the other day, right? You see, it's a whole lot of shit that is starting to make sense to me now whenever it comes to this whole YouTube boxing community, right? Because it's a lot of you motherfuckers who do not want to hear the truth. I mean, because it goes against maybe your narrative or your personal bias that you have towards a particular fighter or a promotional company. Hell, I don't fucking know, which is cool. It's cool with your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. I ain't really tripping, right? I mean, if that's how you want to rock, then by all means, have at it. But whenever you soft ass, old moist ass niggas in my B-Mac voice, right? You old Betty Crocker ass niggas, you know, Duncan Hines, just super soft. Shout out to the Mac Mob. Make sure y'all go sub to my big bro, the Mac Mob. That's TheMackMobb. Salute to my big bro, Shaq Diesel, aka The Undertaker, right? But back to what I was saying. Whenever you old soft-ass niggas love to come in my comment section and start trying to come for your boy Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, in my chat, you niggas better be able to take the onslaught that comes with that shit, because I am a ruthless competitor. I mean, I was raised by wolves. Can't you niggas tell this shit? I was born and bred it to do this shit. I mean, haven't you niggas heard General Big Fish? Haven't y'all heard my big brother? That is my big brother in real fucking life. And we all know that General Big Fish is throw the fuck off, right? I mean, he's an asshole. The sarcasm is on 1,000,000,000 watts. It don't get any more sarcastic than General Big Fish. But who do you think I got the game from? I mean, this nigga raised me to do this shit. So, I mean, believe you me, I truly get a kick out of talking shit and debating, because it is my pleasure. In my pop's voice off of Friday, rest in peace. But back to what I was saying. So just so you know, if you niggas try to come in my comment section or here in the live chat trying to hit me below the belt and shit like that, then guess what? Your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, is going to hit you even lower. But you know what I'm starting to notice though about a lot of you hoe ass, punk ass, soft ass, Betty Crocker ass niggas? You niggas love to talk a lot of shit. You niggas can dish it out, right? But you niggas can't take it because you niggas will write a whole fucking essay on my fucking community tab or in my comment section, right? But whenever I decide to respond and say some shit that y'all niggas don't like, Y'all niggas want to report my fucking comment. Now, where they do that shit at? I wait. I will fucking wait. So let me get this straight. You niggas think you can come on my page, on my channel, tell me what to say whatever the fuck you want to say. They ain't got no fucking channel. I ain't got nothing I can go critique, right? You niggas think you can come tell me what kind of videos to make and what to talk about. Niggas don't never support the channel. Probably don't even hit the like button. Hell, 85% of you motherfuckers hate E-Thriller, right? And that's cool. I'm cool with being hated. You understand what I'm saying? But then whenever I turn around and respond to the fuck shit, you niggas can't take it to the point where you niggas will report my comment. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So, I mean, this is a little public service announcement to all of you soft ass niggas that love to come shit on your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. If I just so happen to respond to one of your punk ass comments and say some shit that hit you below the belt the same way that you try to hit me below the belt, because honestly, I really ain't got no feelings. I mean, this shit is fun to me. Don't you hear us having a good time on the panel? You know, when General Big Fish come on this bitch, B Mac, Mosquito Spray, Mr. Quentin, Mr. Maceo, L Boogie, fucking D Young, all my niggas that come on and pop they shit on the Mac Mob and on E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso panel. We don't take none of this shit serious. In fact, we invite the fucking smoke. We beg for niggas to come on. So to make matters worse, half of these niggas won't even come on when I tell them, hey, you can come on, pop your shit. You can agree to disagree with me. I don't give a fuck. But then they want to hide in the comment section. But to make matters worse, y'all, these niggas want to delete comments. So you know what? Maybe I should stop responding to the bullshit, because you niggas can say whatever y'all want to say, and I don't block niggas. But one thing I'm not going to let you niggas do is try to control the narrative. Try to run shit on my channel, because this is my shit. This is my shit. You understand what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I got a message for all of you hoe-ass niggas that be coming on my channel trying to tell me what to say and what to do and how to do it when you niggas ain't got shit going on or doing shit for the sport of boxing in the YouTube community. Listen to this shit. Hear that shit? If your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. You understand what I'm saying? So you hoe-ass niggas keep coming in my comment section. I invite the smoke. I embrace the fucking, I feed off of the hate. Feed me hate. I don't give a fuck. But the moment I respond and drop some fucking cold-hearted facts that a lot of you hoe-ass niggas can't take, I mean, the shit hits you in your chest and it hits you to the core to the point where you're like, oh my God, this nigga, I can't believe this nigga said this shit. This nigga is on his P's and Q's all the time. I don't give a fuck if it's 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. You get where I'm going, right? Nigga, I'm always up and ready and lurking, licking my chops, salivating for some fucking smoke. So let it be known that if you come fucking with me, right? And if I say some shit and you report my fucking comment like a pussy, nigga, I'm Mount Matumboing all you motherfuckers. And y'all know I don't block niggas. I don't mute niggas, right? But what you niggas are not about to do is act like y'all saying some shit to try to get the one up on your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, as if I'm not gonna check the dumb shit, because once again, I'm one of the very few YouTubers. I mean, I ain't big. I ain't trying to be the biggest nigga on here. I'm just trying to be the realest and the most entertaining. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to try to present as many facts as I motherfucking can. So whenever you niggas come in my shit saying bullshit and I check you on that shit and you want to report my comment, I'm out. I'm putting your shit on the backboard. I'm LeBron and all that shit. I'm blocking you hoe ass niggas. So let this be a lesson learned to all you niggas that come on my shit trying to pop your shit, which is cool. I ain't tripping. But whenever I pop it back at you, you better be able to take it. And that's that. But let's get into this real shit, man, because once again, it's kind of funny how a guy who they say can't sell pay-per-views, right? Who also they say hasn't been promoted right, who also say is boring outside of the ring, who don't have any big names on his resume to be number one on a pound-for-pound list. How's he able to move the needle each and every time he speaks his mind on the sport of boxing? I mean, honestly, man, this shit is pretty damn impressive to your boy E-Thriller, right? Because for a guy with that mystique and reputation amongst the haters in the YouTube boxing community, I mean, oh my God, if you don't know who I'm talking about Terence Bud Crawford, right? Who just did an interview, by the way, that wasn't really long. It was only 5 fucking minutes at best. And would you niggas believe me if I were to tell you that this nigga said a bunch of shit that ruffled a lot of niggas' feathers? I mean, are you kidding? When did this shit become so goddamn soft? You niggas can't take jokes. You niggas can't take facts. You niggas don't want to laugh. You niggas don't want to play. I got niggas writing me essays and talking about, oh, Devontae Wilder could have been killed because of the egg way, shape, form, and fiery gloves. Oh, niggas, shut up. I'm not trying to hear that weak ass, punk ass shit. You understand what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. So what I want to do is, right, I want to play the Porter Way podcast. As a matter of fact, I have it pinned in the chat just in case you niggas want to come over here and say your boy E Thriller line, aka the Black Picasso is capping. You know, you can go watch the interview for yourself. So let me go ahead and pull this shit up and let's get into what Terence Crawford had to say in regards to Earl Spence and a Jermell Charlo and Jamal Charlo. Let's hear what the pound for pound king had to say before I give you guys my honest opinion. DJ E Thriller, roll that clip.
We love shit like that. I don't know about you. I don't listen to this new stuff.
Oh man, I'm listening to all of.
Oh, you listen to new stuff?
All of them. You know what I mean? All the artists. You know, it's a lot of artists. It's going on right now.
Okay.
Literally the drive up today and so he doesn't like to listen to all that racket.
Hey Terrence, I'm old. I'm 35, man. I'm gonna listen. I don't want to hear all that racket. I'm trying to relax, okay?
34.
Hey man, we getting old, right?
All right, now they just shooting the shit. But once again, YouTube, for the record, I do not, and I repeat, do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. Please don't flag my account. Please, please, please. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to give these motherfuckers in the chat the real fucking spiel in the sport of boxing. But having said all of that, run that clip.
I shit all the time.
Right. I said, yo, that Kendrick Lamar album. I said it's all right, but I need the edited version. Like, it's a bit much for me.
So let's get right to it. You want to tell him what you just told me?
Well, let me ask him this real quick.
Okay, all right.
Once upon a time, I don't think you would have just stopped and came back into a studio and did an interview. Am I wrong by saying that or thinking that?
No, you actually right. You know, but since you my guy, you know, I gotta show you your network platform.
Yeah, he didn't come for me. I dropped.
Okay, like to that point, we all know that Terence Crawford really don't do interviews. He ain't really a rah-rah guy. He just a guy that like to get in the ring and whoop ass and go home and kiss his wife and kids, right? But let's run it.
Your name.
I slipped him a 50, but that was aside from the. But even beyond that, the picture that I'm trying to paint, some of us catch it a little late. I'll keep it real and say I did. When I first turned pro, y'all do the promotion. I'm here to do is fight and make money. And then I started to learn, like, yo, people like to hear us talk. People like to see us out there in TV land doing what we do. Sean Zeitel is just showing up, and he does not get a seat at the table today because of this right here.
Hey man, I agree with Sean Porter. I would love to see more of Terence Crawford opening up to the media, opening up to his fans, you know, because I thought it was real cool before that Sean Porter fight for him to do that live open workout. I don't think, I could be wrong, somebody correct me in the chat, but I ain't really seen too many live workouts from Terence Crawford. Maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something here or there. I mean, he is my favorite boxer, but I don't really recall him doing that before. And I thought it was pretty dope to see, you know, how hard he trains and how hard he works before the fight, because that's one of the things I admired about Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm sorry, B-Mac, but that's one of the things I admired about Floyd Mayweather, because regardless of all the women and the cars and the jewelry and the facade of this whole fucking American dream lifestyle, say what you want about Floyd Money Mayweather. We can hate his personality. We can hate everything he stands for outside of the ring. But whenever it came to being dedicated to the sport of boxing, Floyd Money Mayweather was second to none. And that's one of the things that I admire about him. And I can see that same quality in Terence Crawford, but he's just a way more low-key guy. But I would love, to Sean Porter's point again, for Terence Crawford to open up a little bit more, just a little bit more. I ain't saying you got to do an interview with me or YouTubers and shit like that, but if you're training, you know, let a nigga see what you're doing, or, you know, maybe you can go live here and there on your IG or I'm just saying, I'm just going to throw that out there. It is free promotion. It's free promotion, but let's run it.
But I feel like you one of the guys that realized, like, yo, I'm gonna just be myself, and people gonna dig who I am.
Yeah, I always was a fan of being authentic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I never wanted to change who I was for anybody. You know, it's not me to go out there and go act foolishness and do the.
Hold on, y'all. I got 77 people in this bitch with 49 likes. Can the other people hit the goddamn like? Well, I mean, I just don't understand what is so hard about hitting the goddamn like button. It ain't like I'm on this bitch asking for donations. It ain't like I'm on this bitch asking y'all for money and shit like that, which I do really appreciate. Don't get me wrong. But goddamn it, can you hit the like or this? Hit something whenever you come to the E-Thriller festivities. Whenever you pull up to the goddamn function of the Black Picasso, can you please put some respect on the goddamn like button? Because as always, whenever I get done saying whatever the hell I gotta say, I'm going to read some comments and then I'm going to drop the link in the chat. For whoever want to come on and rock with your boy E-Thriller, man, whether you agree or disagree with me, once again, I do not give a flying fuck. But let's run this interview. Get them goddamn likes up, man. Don't be in this bitch eye hustling like my nigga B-Max say. You understand what I'm saying? Salute.
Things that other people do because they want to be a superstar.
Yeah.
I feel like my skills and my talent what speaks for itself. You know, I'm exciting in the ring, and that's what people pay, us fighters for is the excitement that they get from us in the ring. But also, some of them pay for the lifestyle that we live.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of person that, I got an exciting lifestyle, but I would like it to be private.
Okay, so that's for the people that, kind of said what I just said earlier, that you would want him to open up more and, be more accessible to the fans and to the public and to the boxing community. But he just said it right there. Look, man, I'd rather for my personal life to be private, and I can't help but respect it. I don't agree with it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like you want to maximize your potential earning dollars and your promotability, if that's even a fucking word, right? I would think you would want to maximize that shit. Ain't nobody gonna promote you better than yourself, bud. I'm just saying. So once again, Bud is my guy, but I have every fucking right to agree or disagree with some shit that he said, because that's how I do it. I keep it a buck. But let me continue rolling this clip.
Same with me. Last thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna let these guys take over. The reason why I bring that into the picture is because the fight that is going to happen between you and Errol Spence Jr. is actually right on time. People feel like, oh man, we've been waiting for this fight to happen, and Sean had to get in the ring with Terence. It's happening actually right on time because this is gonna be a great promotion. And I feel like you're in a position now to really.
I disagree, Sean. I feel like this fight should have been, and we should be on our second or third fight. But go ahead.
Promote yourself in ways that you may not have been in that position 2 or 3 years ago when people have been really starving for that fight. I think now this fight is happening on time. Yeah. Both these guys can talk some when they need to. Absolutely. And I think that collectively, what y'all have done to this point, I've been entertained. I feel like y'all ain't really gone overboard. And it's been what it needs to be to this point. And once the fight is made, we expect that fight to get made. And I'm just letting everybody know from a promotional standpoint, it's going to be nothing less than stellar.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited about it. Man, I just can't wait till the contract gets signed.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did y'all just hear that? Let me rewind that. Let me fucking rewind that.
It's going to be nothing less than stellar.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited about it. Man, I just can't wait till the contract gets signed.
Bud said, and I quote, man, I just can't wait until the contract gets signed. But what about the motherfuckers a couple of weeks ago who were saying on their YouTube channels that the fight was already signed, sealed, and delivered? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. Because I had a bunch of niggas coming in my chat on my community section telling me, E-Thriller, you tripping. E-Thriller, the fight is already signed. They just ain't said nothing. I got a source, even though they wouldn't give me no motherfucking sources, even though some niggas would never get back to me. You understand what I'm saying? They just on this Hollywood bullshit trying to act like they breaking the story first. Well, according to the horse's mouth himself and Terence Crawford, he said that the contract hasn't been signed. Breaking news. Run it.
Yeah.
And, I get to go to training camp and, just picture myself walking down that aisle to put on a great show because, I know me, and I've been waiting for this moment all my life, and to show everybody that doubt me who Terence Crawford is. And, it's right there.
I mean, Jim Gray asked, and I'll just do the obvious.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Y'all know me. I've been down on this fight from day one. I have a 16-part series. I was supposed to drop part 17, but I'm an open and fair and honest guy. And I always told you guys, the whole principle or the whole premise of me doing those videos was to get Errol Spence's head out of his own ass to try to help make the fucking fight that we all wanted to see. So there's absolutely no reason for me to par 17 a nigga whenever Errol Spence is saying all of the things I have been wanting him to say from day one. You understand what I'm saying? So me doing that would be doing a disservice to not only myself, but to the sport of boxing, as well as my subscribers. And I like to hold myself accountable more than anybody. So I'm not just going to put out some bullshit just to get clicks, just to get likes, just to get super chats and views and shit like that. No, that's not what this page is about. This channel is about being the most realest nigga on this shit, the most entertaining. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. Oh, and the most factual. Those are the three principles, rather, I live by. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't drop par 17. And then, 2, I was sick. So he kind of beat me to the punch. It is what it is. But shout out to Earl for saying all of the right things. I still don't believe shit he say, but shout out to him for saying all of the right things.
Question. Jim Gray asked Errol yesterday, any stumbling blocks you anticipate? Errol said no. He seemed to think both of you guys want to fight. What about from your perspective? Any stumbling blocks, anything at all?
It never been any stumbling blocks. You know, like I said before, in the future, you know, there never was a side of the street till it came to Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford divided, you know, a side of the street.
Yeah.
You know, all these stipulations and all these wrong side of the streets and different promotional companies and all these types of things, they made them up for Terence Crawford. You know, so.
Hey, yo, hold on, y'all. Before I finish rolling this interview, right? I got about 100 people in this bitch with 78 likes. Can the other people hit the like? I mean, can you please hit the like button? Pretty please. It don't cost you a motherfucking thing. Hitting the like button don't cost you a thing. It really don't cost you a thing. I got 103 people in here now. Can y'all please hit the like button as you come in? If you enjoy the festivities of E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, I really get tired of begging, but can you hit the like button or hit something? Hit something. Roll that clip.
It never, in my eyes, it never was anything that would stop a great fight from happening, because Tyson Fury and Wilder, you know, they fought.
Yeah.
And I think you know, I picked probably that last.
Hey, man, I agree with Bud. I mean, the whole other side of the street shit, we know when that shit started. I mean, it was more profound when Earl said it, and then his fucking radical fan base and obnoxious Earl sexuals took that shit and ran with it for about, 4 to 5 years, basically justifying Earl Spence stalling the biggest fight that we all wanted to see out. And so now all of a sudden that Earl Spence is saying everything that we've been wanting him to say and doing what we've been wanting him to do. Niggas want us to give him a fucking gift card and clip his toenails, and they want Bud to fight him here and fight. You know what? Let me hold off on that. Let me.
Last time you heard me, probably I picked Spence. Then sometime I pick you. You know, somebody really talked to me about it. They're like, man, why you guys pick this person? Why you gotta pick this person?
Give me the 50 back.
Enjoy
I'll pick you,
greatness.
bud.
This is greatness. This is Tommy Hearns versus Leonard. This is Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao, which I think you guys will live up to it. They let us down. But at this point, I feel like we're getting greatness in the ring. And I said, I feel like the stuff outside the ring may change, but I think may affect the fight. But the greatness we're going to get at that moment, you may not give him respect. He may not give you the respect. You guys are
okay. This is where it gets good, y'all. Listen to Bud. This is where it gets good.
Great.
No, I always gave Earl respect. You know, I never, you know, try to, you know, down talk his talent, his skills in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, I grew up, you know, as a boxing, you know, fan. So when Earl was in the Olympics fighting for the USA team, you know, I was rooting him on. You know, when he started, you know, his professional career, I was rooting him on. You know, just like when I fought Gamboa, I never thought I was going to fight Gamboa. Yeah. You know, Gamboa was on the pound for pound list, and Baby Tyson. And once I got that opportunity, I'm like, dang, I never thought I'd fight Gamboa. Like, what's going on? You know, like, so I'm a fan of the sport first.
Told y'all. And that's what made me start going to the fights. I seen him at a PBC fight, of course, side of the
He
street.
had a fake mustache on and the glasses.
I said, yo, what you doing here? He said, man, bump all that side of the street stuff, man. I'm a fan of boxing. If it's good fighting going on, I'm there. And when he said that to me, I literally stopped in my tracks and was like, so this is how this thing's supposed to work. You know what I mean? I think people really saw me in the transition that I made. That coming into my life in that moment was when I started to do commentary and stuff like that. I may not be who
Okay, so let's hold that thought. Let's hold that thought about Terence Crawford said, look, I never downplayed Earl Spence. I always gave him some props. I always supported him. I rooted for him at the Olympics and shit like that. That's a hell of a lot different than the shit that I'm about to play for you all, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I got 104 motherfuckers up in this bitch just chilling with 89 likes. Can the other people hit the goddamn like button? God damn, y'all some rude motherfuckers. But anyway, hold on. Stop it. Let me share my screen. I'm going to go back to the interview. Don't worry, y'all. But let me go to this shit. I want y'all to hear this shit because that sounded a hell of a lot different than Earl Spence saying this about Terence Crawford. Run it.
This side of the street. Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying? And then like Bo Mac said, oh, I guarantee EJ living paycheck to paycheck. I'm definitely not living paycheck to paycheck. I guarantee you, if we check our tax reports at the end of the year, I guarantee I make more than him. He got 3 coaches. We don't know who the head coach is. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a way better fighter than Terence Crawford. Who has he fought? The only name fight you fight is York's game boy, the guy that he fought.
All right, y'all see how he's shitting on his resume? This is where all of the fucking hoe-ass talking points came into play. This shit happened. Well, this was uploaded on September 9th, 2018. Let's run it.
Rob Peterson, Chris Algieri, Kell Brook. I mean, and how many fights he got? 30-some fights? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's a great fighter, things like that, but you can't put him to me. Like the guy he just fought for the undisputed welterweight, light welterweight champion of the world, Regis Prograis stopped him later than he did. You know what I'm saying? So you got to add that all into conclusion to who you say the top welterweight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is smoke and mirrors. That's what Bob Arum do. Bob Arum do a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors with him, and that's how it is with Terence Crawford. If you name one of y'all name me a guy he fought.
Listen to this shit, y'all. Listen to it.
That was top guy. Name me a top guy he fought that's better than Chris Algieri. Nah, they're better than Chris Algieri. Name me one guy. So you think I think Chris Algieri.
Well, I think it's safe to say that shit didn't age well because Chris Algieri, the last time we seen that nigga in the ring with Conor Ben, that nigga did a fucking cartwheel. This nigga did a somersault in the middle of the goddamn ring because he got punched so hard. I mean, please don't make me fart, Earl. Please, please, please. And I love to fart. But please don't make me fart whenever you talk about Chris Algieri and Lamont Peterson and Danny Garcia and all these niggas that ain't did shit at 147. You understand what I'm saying?
He beat the Russian kid. Adongo just got knocked out by Regis Prograis later than he did Terence Crawford. So now it's somebody else. Victor Poster? Victor Poster, who he beat? Matisse? Matisse, when he get hit back, he folded.
Okay, so you get my drift. Every time somebody or a reporter in the crowd mentioned somebody Terence Crawford fought, Earl Spence made it a point to shit on him. He made it a point to shit on him, but that's totally different than what Terence Crawford was said. But let me go back to that interview. So let me remove this real quick. Let's see, where are we? Share my screen. Where are we? Where is it? I don't see that motherfucker. All right, here you go. Sure. All right, let's run it.
Who I am as a commentator without hearing him say, "Yo, be a fan of what you do," and not all the animosity always has to be there. You know what I mean? Sean Zeitel, man, you made it.
Right, a little late.
I was hoping you was not going to get
Crawford.
We didn't know we was having Terence Crawford.
We're actually supposed to have Arrow, and then all of a sudden, Bo walked past.
That's wild. Hey, quick before I know you got some heat.
Not really.
Hey, me and Carson, we all for the BS outside the ring. The lead up in the press conference to this fight is about to be hot.
I'm more excited.
Both of you guys don't back down. Y'all gonna talk bunch of shit. Hey, y'all gonna do numbers. Make sure you get some of that pay-per-view numur money.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, show me something.
No,
I'm
real
still trying
talk,
to get
like,
50 back.
Yeah, real talk. I want some money.
If it's up to me, Sean Zeitel, tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, but I feel like this should be an international promotion. They should got just.
I agree. I totally agree. I think if you're going to promote this fight, you got to take it across the border, man. You got to promote these niggas the right way. That way you would get some return on your investment. But go ahead.
It's like Floyd and Conor McGregor did some years ago, where they're going hitting these big cities in these different countries, promoting what's about to happen in one night, and no one should miss that. this is the epitome of greatness in the professional boxing game right now in the welterweight division. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Pound for
Yeah, I mean,
pound.
in America, you could hit up New York City, LA, Las Vegas, Omaha, and Dallas. You know, that would probably be a great tour. And since you said international, I
feel like you got to go international. You throw all the bucks out for this one.
Well, he beat Ricky Burns to become lineal at lightweight, and Errol beat Kell Brook overseas to become IBF champ. So these guys, the fans in England, I think Terence even said he thinks they're like some of the best fans in boxing. So they know these guys. They know these guys. So why not take it overseas to the UK as well? But for the 5 locations in America, yeah, I would think New York City, LA, Omaha, Dallas, and Vegas.
Hey, man, I totally agree. That's a brilliant idea. That's a brilliant business plan to promote this fight the way that it should be promoted. I totally agree.
Back me up at all, man.
Yeah.
I said go international.
United Kingdom.
You ain't back me up.
Well, you want to go to Mexico too? You want to go to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah,
all right.
everywhere.
All right.
Omaha's the biggest one on the list.
Hey, Terrence, you willing to go Dallas? Beat him in his backyard?
No, we coming to Vegas or something.
Boom. I dig it.
You gotta have somewhere neutral.
Hey, go
Okay,
ahead.
so did y'all hear that? Because that's the shit that has everybody up in orange. That's one of the things. And the second thing, I'm about to get to that. But you clearly heard Terence Crawford say, you know what? Nah, I ain't trying to go to Dallas. I'm trying to have it in a neutral playing field, which I'm totally fine with that. I mean, why not? Because we don't want to hear any fucking excuses. Whenever somebody win or lose, I don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, well, the fight was in Dallas, the judges were crooked and he had home field. I don't want to let's just negate all of that shit. Let's put all that shit by the wayside, right? Let's just totally ignore that. We don't even want that to be a possibility. But it's a lot of you goddamn Errol Spence fans, you know, the Earl sexuals that has been coming on my channel telling me that, oh, well, Bud's supposed to be the boogeyman. Why can't he go to Dallas? Earl is the A side. Earl is the big fish. If he wants to fight in Dallas, the fight will be in Dallas. Well, you niggas love to hang y'all hat on everything that Earl Spence said, because whenever it comes to the plan, y'all niggas look at that as gospel. It was like some biblical philosophy or some shit coming from Joseph or something, right? You understand what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and run this clip to remind you niggas, because once again, you niggas live by everything Errol Spence say that come out of his mouth, right? I mean, the nigga never lies. God forbid anybody tell the truth on the Prince of Zamunda. I cannot believe it in Errol Spence. So let me share my screen. Let me go to this video before I go back to the Sean Porter video. Where that shit at? All right, here we go. So I know y'all remember this. And once again, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. Run it.
We go to Vegas.
Hey, look.
We go to Vegas. We go neutral.
We can go there. Vegas or New York.
And then when I stop there, I say,
You heard what he said. We can go to Vegas. He said it before Bud. He said we can go to Vegas. We can go to Vegas. And the Bud said, or we can go to New York. He said, all right. So that's coming from the horse's mouth. Earl ain't saying, oh, I want to have it at AT&T Stadium. Earl ain't saying, oh, the fight got to be in Dallas because I'm the A side in this. So why in the fuck are you fans basically politicking for this shit? That I mean, you niggas, I get it. You niggas want every advantage for your guy, which is understandable. But I mean, can we at least get the goddamn fight first before we start talking about where the fight gonna be at and plane tickets and hotel rooms and suites and casinos and nightlife spots? Can we at least get these niggas to agree on the goddamn fight? I mean, please, pretty please. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So once again, for the niggas that might just be stumbling across my channel, and if you're new to my channel, please sub up to E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, because ain't nobody gonna give you the motherfucking facts like me. I am going to give it to you real, raw, rough, and rugged, uncut, straight raw. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is like I'm the motherfucking with the black version of Howard Stern. You understand? I'm unfiltered. I'm uncensored. I ain't got no batteries in my back. I ain't got nobody telling me to say shit and do shit. Nigga, I'm my own fucking boss over here. I say what the fuck I want to say. I do what the fuck I want to do. This isn't a PG-13 show. I don't even send this shit to my mama, and that's my mama. I don't ask my mama or my folks to listen to this shit. This shit is too goddamn vulgar. I get it. I understand it. It's like that for a fucking reason. You understand what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. Let me go back to the interview, man, because the second thing that got everybody up in arms before I start reading these comments, and then I'm going to drop the link in the motherfucking chat, right? But the second thing that pissed everybody off on YouTube is coming up next. Let's run it.
Real quick, because I know my man was
Yeah,
headed
we gotta
somewhere.
get him out of here.
Go ahead, real quick, Sean. You got something?
If you have,
You guys already had a good talk with him about the fights last night, right? Okay.
no, I was gonna say my
we just started.
Oh, you didn't see him?
We've been waiting on
no,
you.
we're
man.
gonna focus on this.
Well, let's forget about the fights last night. Since we got Terrence, I'll just shoot the one question about Terrence to Terrence. But do you have with Spence, this fight we've all been sinking our teeth into and analyzing for like 5 years? He's a pressure fighter who throws more punches as the fight goes on, but you're the counter puncher who can maybe take advantage of that. Do you have when you look at the styles, a style matchup advantage? Styles make fights. Do you have the advantage there with Errol Spence being the counter puncher?
Well, I don't look at my whole career as just being a counter puncher.
Right.
I feel like, I can stay in the pocket. I feel like I can be first. I can be, first and last. I can counter. I can switch. I can do multiple things in the ring, So looking at my fight, I go up as well. A lot of people say I start slow, but finish strong. So that's just going to make for a great, exciting fight, So whatever he brings to the table, we're going to be 100%, 120% prepared for, his onslaught with the pressure and all that stuff. So we're going to be ready.
You think we see you?
I respect his answer, man. I mean, he said a lot without giving up his actual game plan heading into the fight, which is totally understandable. I get it. That was a hell of a question by this guy that works for Fight Hype. Shout out to him. I mean, that was an excellent, very intelligent question. But let's run it.
Switch even more in this fight since he's a southpaw too?
Who knows?
I was gonna say, let me know.
Okay, so right there, he was doing too much. You was doing a little bit too much, nigga. We ain't gonna give you the game plan. How the fuck Terence Crawford is gonna beat the shit out of Errol Spence? He ain't about to give you that. Bo Mac ain't about to give you that. Ain't none of them niggas about to give you that shit. Shout out to Bernie the Boxer. He ain't even gonna give you that. But they gonna talk a whole lot of shit. So you just have to wait and see once the fight gets made.
Let me just ask you this one before we let you go. The obvious one for the fans that are nervous. How confident are you this fight happens?
I'm always 100% confident.
Okay.
2022?
Huh?
This year for sure?
This year.
Okay.
Okay.
In Vegas.
And like I said, I meant what I said. Once I beat Spence, if Charlo don't move up, I'm coming for him.
Ooh.
You didn't see the fight last night?
No, I didn't see the fight.
Hey,
I was here, but I heard he won.
He did his thing.
10 round knockout.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Charlo.
You want the whole camp?
But he on my hit list.
Oh, who's third?
Sean again.
No.
Damn, hold on now.
I ain't got
That's two
no
pretty
hit list
big-
that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
I do got two people on my hit list, and that's Jamel and Spence. Well, Spence first, and then Jamel.
Well, to be undisputed and back to back, that'd be
Definitely.
incredible.
Show
Yeah,
off.
Definitely.
Damn, that would be crazy.
Stay healthy, my dude. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Hey,
And I'll see you next week.
for sure. Let me say one thing.
Okay, so right here, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, this is what pissed everybody off. I mean, oh my Lord. You would have thought World War III happened. Listen to what Bud had to say.
for
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
go ahead, do
people,
yours.
for all the people in the world that keep saying this Texas stuff. Spence is from New York City,
Okay.
and Charlo and his brother is
Don't you
from
do it.
Lafayette, Louisiana. Stop saying y'all from Texas.
That's
Y'all
true.
talking about Texas boys. Y'all Illinois boys and you from New York, Spence. Tired of y'all. Texas. Try it back to y'all own state.
So New York, we could take Errol
All right,
Spence.
big guy.
New York got Errol Spence. They
But
got
definitely, that's
All
where
right,
he
bro.
from. Rep your city.
Hey man, so that was it. That was the shit that Bud said that had everybody up in arms. I mean, but where did he tell a lie? Because everybody know Earl said that he was born in fucking New York, and everybody and their mama know that both of the Charlos are from Louisiana. So what's the fucking problem? I don't understand. Like, why do you niggas get so offended by hearing the truth? I mean, I get it all the goddamn time. I tell the truth all the time, and niggas hate my guts, but I'm okay with that shit, right? But I got a poll, right? And it says, where should Crawford versus Spence take place at, right? So far, I got 122 votes. I don't know how when I only got 111 likes. Maybe that's that shit that B-Mac be talking about, aka the Mac Mob. Make sure y'all go sub up to my big bro, the Mac Mob, aka Shaq Diesel. But 71% says Vegas, 8% says New York, 7% says Dallas, and then 14% says, I don't care, E3, I just want the fight. All right, so make sure whenever y'all come in, man, before you hit the goddamn poll button, can you hit my goddamn like button? But that's basically all I got to say about this shit, man. I don't understand why everybody's so mad. He just basically said the shit that was the truth. Them niggas are not really from Texas. They rep it. They claim it. You understand what I'm saying? But the truth is the truth. Them niggas were born in another state. So technically, that's where the fuck they from. And it's okay. It's okay. But back to the comments I go. But as a matter of fact, hold on. I had one more video I wanted to play because niggas couldn't take that joke. You understand what? Because he was obviously seriously joking about the shit that he said because it was actually factual, but it was a joke. So y'all niggas are cool. Well, wasn't cool with that, right? But y'all niggas was cool with this shit when Earl Spence was basically talking shit about his trainer in Bomac. Let's run this shit. And I do not own the rights to this video either. Run that shit.
Continue posting because people are getting to your personality. You posted Bomac's boxing record. Why?
He always talking and he trash. Like, why you posting somebody boxing? I mean, why you always talking about fighters and you was trash? Like, you was a 5'7" super heavyweight, like weighing 300 some pounds. Like, you not disciplined. So how you gonna tell other fighters to be disciplined when you not disciplined?
All right, there you have it. Earl Spence, stay.
Yeah, I mean, so niggas love that shit. They laughed at that shit. They was chuckling and up, keying, just having a good old time whenever Earl been shitting on Bomac. But whenever Bud come out and say a joke and say some shit that's really actual factual, you niggas want to get in your feelings? You want to get your panties in a bunch? I just don't get this whole boxing. Yeah, a lot of you niggas are soft as fuck. I mean, super soft. But back to the comments I go. But before I read the comments and drop the fucking link, I got 133 people in here with 114 likes. I'm missing at least 20-some likes. Can we get the likes up, please? Pretty please. Can we get the likes up? But starting from the top, shout out to my boy Unbiased Fan, Stephen Brimley. He said, we got to talk about this, bro. Facts. Already. Make sure you click on that link. What up to my boy Jaguar Black? I see your mind was popping, was shaking. I already hit the like. Hey, man, I appreciate your kind words, kind sir. Appreciate it. What up to my boy Malik? He said, I thought that I would feel different about Spence, but I don't. Whenever this fight happens, I'm just glad it happens. Kudos to the both of them, win or lose. I agree. I totally agree. Shout out to my boy Boxing Fan 101, man. I see you. He said exciting times. I appreciate that, my brother. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to water. I've been cooking like a motherfucker. About 43 minutes into the show. And we just getting started, man. We just getting started. But anyway, what up to my boy Fresh? He said, Bud will F that boy up in all your backyards. Just take Spence out on a road tour. Beating him in everybody's backyard is going to be no different in the arena. Bud be going psycho when that bell rings. Good point, bro. Good point. I mean, honestly, I don't care where the hell the fight is. I just don't understand why we pushing for the fight to be at a spot that's going to have some home cooking. Because we know how Texas work. I mean, it is what it is. We seen that shit in the Charlo versus Castano first fight, right? So I don't want to repeat history. I don't. What up, Lightspeed? I see you, man. He said, I'm going to be easy work. I'm sorry, Bud is on a mission. I got Bud by stoppage, whether he knocks him the fuck out or the ref stops it in 9, 10, or 11. Wouldn't be surprised if it's sooner than that already. I mean, hey, man, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You're going to have a lot of Earl Spence fans that rock on my channel that say otherwise. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. We just got to get the motherfucking fight. We got to make the goddamn fight, period. Oh, what up, Zach? He said, if you root for injuries, you can't be a fan of boxing. What you mean, bro? Salute, though. What up to my boy, Woo? What up, Nitty Bone? What's popping? He said, what's good? He Thriller in the chat. Let's get it. Shout out to my dog, True Gritter 402 in the motherfucking building. He said, E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. Salute, fam. What's popping? What's popping? Fresh said, why is it Omaha not on there? Because we know that fight ain't going to happen in Omaha, bro. Earl is not going to let that shit happen. I mean, we got to keep it a bug now. That shit is not going to happen in Omaha. So that's why I didn't put it on there, fam. But salute. What up, D? He said, E3 and the fam, what's good? What's popping? In fact, I don't even want the fight to be in Omaha. I want that shit to be in Vegas or Madison Square Garden. Like, neutral playing field, period. And then let's think about this from a businessman perspective, right? Don't you niggas know that they're gonna make way more money by site fees and casinos and merchandise on the strip and, you know, clubs and all that type of part? Like, bro, it's so much shit going on in Vegas. they'll get a coin for every goddamn thing that's being sold in Vegas. So, man, the powers that be that's running this shit behind the scenes are going to have their fight in Vegas. That's just my opinion. That's my personal opinion. Because that's where they're going to make the most money. What up to the queen, Miss Elisa Felton? I see you. Hey, man, this is the first time I goddamn super chats popped up on my StreamYard. Shout out to my boy Davy John for that $4.99 super chat. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this shit on. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can. Hold on. He said, E-Thriller, my guy, keep cooking. Salute, Picasso gang. Hey, man, I appreciate your love and support, fam. Salute. This
is just for the recognition. I do it for the children. You can take the children and bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody. The Barney Man, did you mean he's mine?
Hey, yo, man, shout out to my boy David John, man. I appreciate that super chat once again. Going out to my boy Main G, what's popping, man? He said fresh because on my high end of attraction. Yeah, I agree. Who haven't I got, man? Shout out to my boy L Boogie in this bitch. I see you. He said salute E-Triller, the Black Picasso. I got you a new paint board. Are you ready to paint these pictures so vividly? Absolutely. In my Floyd Money Mayweather. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely, L Boogie. Salute, fam. Salute. What up to my dog VC? He said salute E-Thriller, my fellow wrenches in the chat. What up to my boy Mr. Quinn? I see you, man. He said salute E-Thriller. My nigga, what's popping, fam? What up, big bro? Salute. What up, Kev? He said what up to everybody in the chat. What it do, E? My main man, Mac Mob, was good. Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga B-Man. Make sure y'all go sub up. Ding, ding. What up, Mr. Maceo? What's popping, kind sir? I appreciate you for stopping by, my man. What up to the Spit Bucket, man? Salute. Shout out to my big bro in real life, a.k.a. General Big Fish. He said it's going down. Spence in 5. God damn. You got Spence beating Bud in 5 rounds? That's very disrespectful, might I add. Very fucking disrespectful. What up to my boy Michael, man? He said, what up? E-Thriller was popping. What's shaking? Let me see. He said, shout out to the whole E-Thriller panel family. Y'all know who you are. Yeah, man. Salute to my guys. Salute. What up, Wayne? He said, my done E-Thriller. Shout out to the UK, man. What up, Fotex? I see you, man. What's popping? Let me see. Soft ass Duncan Hines. Yeah, man, in my B-Mac voice, man. A lot of these niggas be soft as fuck. Niggas want to talk shit and be in my comment section, but whenever a nigga respond, they want to report my shit. I go back and look at my comment, my shit be gone. Like, nigga, y'all report my shit? What the fuck? It is what it is, man. What up to my guy Hoplo, man? He said, has to be in Vegas. They need the site fee. I totally agree. That's the point that I just made, my brother. I totally agree. Salute. Let me see. Who haven't I got? Kelco said, that's whole shit. Yeah, man. What up to my big bro, Mosquito Spray? He said, salute to everyone in the chat. What's poppin', fam? As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop this link. Oh, shit. Stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses. Shout out to my boy, Silas Kane. Silence. In the motherfucking building.
Think I can get the $80 you owe me now? Silence. I ain't got no money, pie.
What up to my boy Silas Kane, man? Salute. I had that clip just waiting on you, my brother. Salute. VC said E3, they can't hit what they can't see. Facts. What up, Mr. Warren? I see you. What's popping, kind sir? Salute. What up, Mr. Dixon? I see you. Salute. Let me see. Excuse me. Pardon me. What up, Jaguar? He said E3 and everybody was good. Was popping. BC said trouble. Yeah, man. Niggas gonna be in trouble, bro. Keep doing that whole shit, man. I'm swatting everything. I'm swatting everything like fucking Mount Matumbo. I'm swatting shit. What up to my boy Woo? He said calling the strawberries from Spence Fruit. Free smoke over here. Facts. What up, Antonio? He said hit that like button. Please, pretty please. I appreciate that, my guy. Salute. Let me see what my likes looking like. As a matter of fact, hold on, man. I think I just got another super chat. Shout out to my guy, L Boogie, for that 1999 super chat. As a matter of fact, that shit's still not showing up on StreamYard all the time. But hey, man, I really appreciate that, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Salute, man. Let me see. Where was I? I'm gonna get a couple more comments before I drop the link, man, and let somebody come on and pop that shit. Fresh said Rat Race, they switching on YouTube. Yeah, man. Spit Bucket said preach. I appreciate that. Shout out to my boy Baby Juju, man. What's popping? What up, J8? I see you, man. What's shaking? We know Bud is the real deal. I agree. Earl Sexual in trouble. Yeah, man. What up to my boy Joseph Carter? He said, salute E3. Goat shit, best boxing podcast on YouTube. I just have a quick question. Why does Errol Spence never fight Power? And I'm not talking Danny Garcia, who doesn't let his hands go. I appreciate that comment, bro. And to answer your question, I mean, that's a good question. I don't know, bro. I mean, honestly, the hardest punching nigga he's about to face is arguably Terence Crawford. I mean, Kell Brook really wasn't no big puncher. Sean Porter, we know, he pillow fisted. Danny Garcia, he can crack a little bit, but I mean, don't make me fart. Who else did he fight? Lamont Peterson, Mikey Garcia. I mean, that's a hell of a point. I never thought about that, bro. Good point. I can't really answer that. Maybe one of the aerosexuals who come on the panel can answer that, like General Big Fish, my bro. Let me see. Big Fish says, see, that's his guy. That wasn't a real fight between Porter and Crawford. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. This nigga Big Fish on that bullshit. Let me see. What up, D Young? I see you, man. What's popping? He said he had for the Hank Lundy fight. What you mean, bro? I'm behind on the comments. What up, Sensory? He said Buzz needs better advisors. Why do interviews with flat out haters? Bud isn't aware of the respect he gets out here. Break bread with the people who break bread with you, us, and only us. That's a good point, bro. That's a valid point. But hey, man, if the champ don't like doing interviews, then shit, the champ don't like doing interviews. I get it. Maybe he don't want to be politically correct, or maybe he ain't got the time to do the motherfuckers. I mean, it is what it is. Nigga stay in the gym, so I ain't tripping whether he do an interview or not. I would love to see him do more, but I ain't tripping if he don't. It is what it is. What up, WJ? What's popping? Salute. Let me see. Who haven't I got? Shout out to Coach Malachi, man. He said, hey, man, hit that like button for my brother E Thriller. What's popping? Salute, kind sir. I appreciate it. Let me see. Mr. Quinn said, hit that like or get out of here. Yeah, man. I don't know why you niggas don't hit the fucking like button. Hit the goddamn like button, bro. Let's get these likes up to 200. Let's see if we can break the fucking code. You understand what I'm saying? Break the algorithms in this bitch. What up to my boy Jay Petty? He said, who else would you be talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Drop another comment, fam. Fresh said part 7. Yeah, I can't part 17 a nigga, man. I mean, and I'm very disappointed, but then again, I'm kind of happy because if the fight is made, then the fight gets made. That's what we all want at the end of the day. But I know the Earl-sexuals, every time they get one of my fucking post notifications, every time they see me load something on my fucking community tab, every time they see me upload a video or go live, these niggas start doing this shit. Hey, yo, just replace Kid with the Black Picasso because I came in and fucked the game up. I mean, I don't get my credit, but it is what it is. Y'all niggas know what time it is. I came up and fucked up all they little talking points, all they little narratives whenever I drop part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in my Booker T voice. Whenever I drop 16 motherfucking classics out of nowhere, I know these niggas like, he's always fucking with us. You understand what I'm saying? Because I get underneath your skin, underneath, you know, that shit that be underneath your fingernails that you just can't get out. You see it, but you can't reach it. That's what E Thriller do to these niggas. Once again, it's my pleasure. But it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna get my credit, but nigga, I know I'm goated up in this motherfucker. Salute. Let me see. Spit Bucket said, bro, contributing to boxing, that should be our top goal. Keep preaching. I'm loving this. Hey, man, I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, let me like that comment, bro. Let me like that comment. We missing 20 likes, man. We missing more than that, bro. We missing way more than that. What up to my boy Kush, man? I see you. Salute. What's popping? He said hit that like. Please. Pretty please. What up, Tony? Kelly. I ain't never seen you. Salute, kind sir. Or ma'am. Salute. What up to the chosen people? I hit that like, King. Damn, yeah, man. Hit that fucking like button, man. What up, man, kid? What's popping? As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and I ain't gonna be able to read all these comments, bro. Let me go ahead and drop the link just in case somebody want to come on and give me their thoughts on what Terence Crawford had to say in regards to the fight not being in Dallas and him saying Errol Spence and Jamal Charlo and Jamel are not from Texas. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. The link is now in the chat. Got 28 trolls watching. Yeah, bro. I just don't get it. Like, if you hate E-Thriller, then why the fuck do you niggas keep coming back? I mean, god damn. I just don't understand this shit. But going out to my brother, Stephen Brimley, you're live on the chat with E3. Holla at me, fam. Salute. I can't hear you, fam. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, I just did that.
Hey, man, you at work? Or you look like you ain't at work, my brother. Where you at?
I'm at work. I'm in front of the building.
Shit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So what's up, man? I missed the first part. I know you just getting started and all that, but I just wanted to get some talking points. I didn't know what you were talking about initially.
Oh yeah, I touched up on the how motherfuckers come on my channel. You know, they like to post comments and shit, but then whenever I respond and hit them below the belt too, they want to report my comments. So I touched up on that, you know, because that's whole shit. And then
they scared to take any smoke. I don't understand. If you got a difference of opinion, you give the forum to speak your piece. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't either. And then, you know, I always invite the niggas to come on and, you know, put me in my place. You know, they can try to. Shit ain't gonna happen, but they can always try to.
Listen,
but,
I am a testimony. Don't be afraid. Y'all come up here and get your smoke, get your boot smoke, or you put up a good fight and then you live see the next day and be part of a great community, bro. I mean, it ain't hard to talk.
Again, for the people that may be new to the channel, me and Steven barely agree on shit. We rarely ever fucking agree, but guess what? I always let this nigga come on and speak his fucking piece. Do I not, Steven?
Facts.
Okay, well, go ahead, bro.
100% facts. All right, so I love the part with the on B-Max where you did the big fish voice. That was hilarious. I was dying laughing. Yeah, because you can't come out with a part 17 because you Spence talking exactly the way I told you it was going to end up talking and starting to go down.
I'm an honest man. Didn't I say, hey, if he start doing what he's supposed to do, I would leave him the fuck alone? Did I not say that?
Yeah. Okay, now this whole don't fight in Texas thing, I don't have a beef with it. I personally didn't think the fight was going to be in Texas anyway, but they do have to make as much money as possible. So, you know, they need to have a venue that's going to allow them to have a $5, $7, $8 million gate, you know, so they can make their money. I know Crawford was joking about the whole Spence from New York and all that shit. Yeah. But I mean, we can put that comment on the same lines of Spence being with his baby mama, talking about 70-30, 80-20. It's the same type of it's a joke. Are we gonna take it serious or are we not? Are we gonna keep it even? Because it's clearly he was joking, but you know, are we gonna keep that same energy?
There was truth. There was truth in that joke he was telling. Because
come on, Spence already said he was born in New York. He left New York at 2 years old. So come on. So what truth are we talking?
I'm just saying the nigga was born in New York, bro. I mean, it is.
Yeah, and he left New York at 2 years old. He's from Texas. He's from Texas.
He reps Texas. That ain't no different than Tupac being born in fucking New York, but he repped the West Coast. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same type of shit.
But Tupac lived in Baltimore and all that. But it's not. I mean, I see what you're trying to get at, but it's not really quite the same.
You see what? You know what point I'm making. What did he rep? What did he claim to the court? The Bay.
West Side. That's good. Should pay for him to get out of jail. That's why.
That too. But go ahead.
All right. So I personally think they probably should be possibly looking at LA They need to get the biggest venue they possibly can because this is a once in a generation fight, you know, and they need to really lay it all on the line. And the whole thing what Porter said about them doing a tour, like going to different countries and stuff like that, I think that's a great idea. They need to maximize the dollar for this fight because both fighters deserve as much money as they possibly can get, and us as fans deserve to give this fight as much hype as it deserves because I believe it's not going to let us down. Unlike Mayweather and Pacquiao.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Well,
that fight was a letdown because Pacquiao just couldn't do nothing with Mayweather.
You said what now?
You know, no, because Pacquiao couldn't do nothing with Mayweather. You know, Mayweather defensively.
He couldn't get past the jab, and he couldn't get past that straight right hand, man.
See, and I think this is going to be a brawl from the jump. I don't even think it's going to be no hesitation. I think they just both going in. You know, that's why.
One of these motherfuckers get knocked out. One of these niggas are getting knocked out.
I think both of them are going to get knocked down. I've been telling you, both of them are going to see the canvas.
Possible. It's possible. It's very possible.
I think Spencer gets an early knockdown, but Crawford recovers, and Crawford gets a late stoppage. That's what I think is going to happen. It may not happen, but that's what I think is going to happen.
Already, man. But hey, Steven, man, as much as I love talking to you, my brother, I got about 20 other motherfuckers.
Yeah, you gotta let them jump on. I'm gonna hang around in the background. I'm gonna hop off though, and then come back on later.
All right, check back in, tap back in. All right, going out. I'm going in the order in which they came in. Hold on, before I do that, man. Shout out to my boy Ross Hickey Leatherwood for that cash out, man. He said for stopping by with a fifth of tank of gas, Bud and 10. Hey, man, I appreciate that, my brother. Salute, salute, salute.
Knick-knack, Patty White. Knick-knack, Patty White, give a dog a bone.
Yo, and also going out to my boy Ross Hickey again, man. I appreciate that cash app, super chat rather. He said if he was joking, why come apologize for speaking on money? Good point, bro. And then also I got another super chat. Shout out to my boy Ant Kid, man, 78 for that super chat. He said, Quentin and Big Fish, y'all said y'all want the boogeyman to go spill fish guts in his backyard. Well, the first fight should be in the garden. We all know now Spence from New York. What Bud say? Rep your city. Hey, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all love and support, man. Salute. All right, man. Going out to my brother, Mr. Maceo. You're live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holla at me, fam.
What's up, my brother?
Man, I can't call it. How are you, kind sir?
Fine, how everybody in the panel doing?
Oh, man, they doing well, man. They doing well. Go ahead. Floor is yours, my brother. Salute.
Look at man, it was hard for me to bite my tongue last night, boy. To wait for you to
heard. I listened to the playback.
Boy,
I appreciate that,
I was trying to hold on until I get in the topic right here.
Go ahead.
Man, listen here. I gotta get my hats off to Crawford. The way he did the interview, he was cool, calm, and collected. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't on the bullshit. And like I said, people take shit and run it out of proportion. But what he said is true though.
Mm.
Your ass a motherfucker, you born in New York, you born in Louisiana. Okay, yeah, you were raised in there.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? But all bullshit aside, I wouldn't want the man to go in Texas and fight. Because he go in Texas and fight, he beat Earl ass, what the fuck gonna happen? All hell gonna break loose, man. It's gonna be a motherfucker right in there. So people gonna be cheering for Bub, people gonna cheer for Spence. You gonna have some drunk motherfucker in there gonna wanna start some shit.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. That might happen anywhere though, but yeah, even
right, it might happen. But really, you gonna have some ignorant motherfucker don't really wanna start some shit.
Oh yeah.
All day long. You feel me? But hey, I like the way the man has got so much confidence in himself. Like you say, he got a hit list. I ain't seen nobody touch about that hit list that he put out though.
Hey man, I love it, man. Break it down, Mr. Mason.
Yes, sir. Whole lot of them, all the alphabet station, all they talking about what Bud say about Texas. But then that one of them say, oh, Bud said he got a hit list, and the two people on the hit list is Spencer and Charlo. Just like Earl got a plan, had a plan, he got a plan. Bust Earl ass, bust Charlo ass. That's a hard
but
choice.
you know that goes against the narrative, bro. But you know how you deal with that, though, right, Mr. Maceo?
Yeah.
What do
You
I
bust
always tell y'all?
bust that ass. I'm gonna bust that
No,
ass.
no. Stop watching them motherfuckers.
Yep, that's true.
I don't watch them.
And E Thriller, like
I don't.
I put on a chat in the chat earlier. There's a lot of motherfuckers in here talking shit.
Hmm.
I said, hit the link. It's free. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah,
got something to say?
and hit the fucking like button. That's free too.
Hit the like button. I said, but it's free. We welcome all challenges, all comments, man.
Facts.
Everybody. I know you got a hot topic tonight. I'm gonna step back. I gotta say hello to my boy, Mr. Quinn. That's my dog. That's my right hand man. Mr. General Big Fish, Air Puma, all y'all boys. I ain't see my boy Thomas Jones yet. I guess he coming here sometime later, but I'm gonna step back. I know you got about 100 people want to get on the panel, but hey man.
Already, man. I appreciate it, Mr. Mason.
I got you all night long, baby.
I bet. All right, salute. Going out
All
to my boy L Boogie, man. You're live on the chat with E Thriller. Holla at me, fam.
E Thriller, Ham Rothstein, the Black Picasso. What's going on, bro?
What's good, my brother? How are you?
I'm all good. Salute.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Floor's yours, my brother.
Yes, sir. Peace and respect to you. Peace and respect to everybody in the panel. Yes, sir. You know, like I say, a fight of this magnitude, it deserved to be, on neutral ground. I believe that, Bud will punish him anywhere. So, it don't matter as far as that standpoint. I think he'll punish him anywhere the fight was at. But a fight of this magnitude, it deserved to be on a neutral ground, because this for everything. This for all the marbles. We don't want to be favoring, giving nobody no sort of edge, whether it's psychological, whether it's, whatever. But and then we know people like entertainment. So ain't no other better place to go than Vegas when you're talking about entertainment.
Facts. Yeah.
And Vegas got the is it the T-Mobile Arena? How many they hold?
Shit, I think that shit hold a lot, bro. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it hold a lot.
Yeah, I think Vegas most definitely got a stadium that can put 20 plus 30 40 plus thousand people in it. So for the folks who keep hollering Dallas and talk about, oh, it can seat 100,000, Vegas got something to seat a whole bunch of people too. So I think Vegas is the best place to put it. Like I say, people love entertainment and there's so much stuff to do in Vegas, and people love to have a good time before and after the fight.
Right, and people are going to pay to play. So
they
all
gonna
that
pay
shit
to
talking about
play.
niggas saying always going to be cheaper in tonight. That shit not benefiting the fighters.
Exactly.
It's not benefiting Earl and Bud. They gonna want to make the most possible money they can make, as well as the promoters and the fucking networks. But go ahead.
Exactly. And like you say, everybody, whining about, where these guys from. Technically, is right. If you was born from somewhere, that's where your birth certificate at. That's where everything else is at. That's where you from, regardless if you move when you was 2 or you was 10. You from that place. It's just a fact. But that's really neither here nor there. But it's a fact. You ain't from Texas. Because you most definitely ain't moving like a Texas boy, from what I hear. You know what I'm saying? As far as Spence and Jamal, and man, I believe in I believe in early talks, and I just can't wait, man. We already know about Bud. He always been extremely confident. I ain't never seen him waver. I ain't never seen none in a way look like he the type to play around and he'll joke about anything when it come to that ring. So
let me ask you this, L Boogie, before I go to the next guy, bro.
Yes, sir.
After hearing what Bud said about him being 120% sure that the fight is going to happen at the end of this year, does that raise your level of excitement, or is it about the same? For the fight being made, do you think it's going to get made now that you heard Bud's side as well as Earl's, or do you still feel kind of the same way?
It's hard, E Thriller, man, because I believe Spence still, stuck with 60-40. I believe he kind of stuck right there. I don't know if he want to be in on that. Him and Al them. So it really ain't changed for me, because we seen how excited Bud was and things he said. Well, he was kind of keeping the Manny thing a little hush, but he, it was seeming like the Manny thing and him was very, very close, like almost done. Then look what happened. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on that one. I kind of feel it's the same. Then that do give me a little more excitement. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little bit better hearing it coming from Terence Crawford too, as well as Errol. But we'll still have to wait and see, man. I'm not gonna jump for Jordan until they sign a contract.
Exactly. I agree. I'm with you.
But let me go ahead and go to Fresh, man. He been waiting for a while, Mr. Quinn and a couple other people, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Going out to my boy Fresh. You're live on the chat with E-Thriller for the first time. Holla at me, fam.
Yo, what up, E-Thriller? What up, panel? How everybody?
Shit good, man. What's popping, fam? Salute. Peace.
Everything good. Salute, fam. Salute. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, loud and clear, man. Floor is yours, my brother.
Cool. Yeah, man. Yo, this is it's gonna be easy money, man. We talked about it, like it's the easiest bet. Crawford is speaking very confident. I mean, I don't know if y'all checking both fighters'
Cowboys running up
body
to
language
160.
right now.
Spence team haven't sent a contract to Crawford yet. As far
But
my bad, man. I gotta kick that dude out here. He tripping. Go ahead,
it's
man.
cool. It's cool. So you notice how Bud's smiling more now because he knows it's about to happen. Whereas like last year or the year before, he had like a frustrated, kind of vibe about him, with the whole fight not happening. But now you see, especially after that podcast with Showtime, he's like ready for that green light. Now you look at Spence, he's looking nervous, bro. I don't know if he really peeping the dude's body language and how he talk and that kind of trembling in his voice. That's what I'm seeing from him right now. It's like he got to go punch the clock at a job he don't want to go to, but he got to go.
That's a bad feeling, my brother.
Yeah, exactly. So he got nowhere to go. Bud really, between the Bud and the Canelo issue happening, is really exposing a lot of bull in the game, and it's really got Spence cornered now because a lot of people who are not like really, boxing fans, they're looking at it, and you're just gonna look at it from a perspective of just some regular life shit. Like, okay, this dude's calling him out, but this dude over here got too many excuses. So what's good? But now that the pressure's on, they really looking at him like, okay, so what's up? You the big fish. What you gonna do now? So Bud ain't even gotta talk no more because I think he got it to that point where he's got the attention now. He got the attention. And man, this dude is gonna fight a hell of a fight. It's gonna be so entertaining. I'm not gonna say he ain't gonna get rocked or even knocked down. I'm not gonna say that. But when that happens, it's gonna be real bad for Spence. If he knock Bud down and Bud get up, it's gonna be really bad for Spence. That's all I gotta say about that, bro. So it's guaranteed 9, 10, or 11th. Like I predicted that for the Porter fight. He went down in 10. Got a nice little lick off that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he do it before 9, 10, or 11. Because, I mean, just looking at the Porter fight and the Ugas fight these past couple of days, he was getting tagged a lot. And, I mean, especially with Porter, had him on the ropes all over the ring. And like you said, these are pillow-handed fighters, so he was able to take it a little, but nevertheless, he was getting rocked, bro. Like his head was just getting bobblehead, mouthpiece coming out, all kind of stuff. So it's gonna be like boulders hitting him when he get in there with Bud. So
oh man, I can't wait, bro. I can't
and one last thing, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Fresh.
Why? One last thing. Why are the Arrow fans taking this shit so personal? We just having fun. If anything, we should have been taking it personal because we've been waiting 4 years, but we've been chilling, sitting back, waiting. Like cool, we know what's up. Yeah. But now it's like, man, like these dudes is ready to roll up on cats and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? You come to the fight, we gonna see you and all that. I'm like, damn, like it's just
who's
funny.
saying that type of shit?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy. They taking it too personal. I got called a bitch from this dude I don't even know. I'm like, yo, bro, slow down. Like I ain't even come at you like that. We just talking sports. Like we can't talk sports no more. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, like I said, it's just all in fun. They don't need to take it so personal, man. These
Yeah,
cat,
that's
we
kind
ain't
of what
getting
I was
money.
saying in my open soliloquy earlier. I get called worse than that all day, every day. But the moment I say the shit back, they want to report my comment.
Yeah, they
That's the whole
snitches.
shit
That
that
just
niggas
let
be
you know
on.
they were snitches in the streets. That's all.
Yeah, bro. But you said you're from New York. I see your comment, bro. You said you're from Queens.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to my
Born and
niggas
raised.
from New York, man. From Queens, man. Hey, man, one of my favorite rappers of all time, man. Esco, Nas, from Queens.
Oh, of course. Hey,
Salute.
I went to school with him, man. I
Oh
went to
yeah,
school.
already. Yeah,
And
man.
Nas always been the same as he is now. That's how he was as a child. Just
Yeah,
creates, could draw, can write stories, all that. He just been the same person.
for
Quiet,
real.
keeps himself. Yeah. Facts.
That's dope, bro. But hey, man, I appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Hold tight. I got to go out to Mr. Quinn.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, Mr. Quinn.
Yes, sir.
Breaking bones, baby. Breaking bones. What's popping?
What's popping? Thriller,
Hey, man,
man.
I can't call it, my brother. I can't call it. Floor is yours.
Oh man, salute to everybody in the panel and in the chat. Man, as far as man, what you got going on with them guys or whatever, man. Man, Thriller, all I can tell you on that is, man, fuck them, man. Keep doing what you do. Like that Big Crit song with Yo Gotti must be doing something right. I heard the haters talking. You know what I'm saying? They doing all that reporting and all that other shit. You got to be doing something right.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate that, man.
You know. I listened to that interview, and I don't know if Bud was slugging with the state thing due to what Jamel Charlo had said about stay away from the Texas boys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Good point. Good point.
Or it could have been this show that did one talking about Texas running boxing. I don't know which one it is, but it could have been one of the two for the motivation, right? But I listened to all that, man. And for the most part, Bud was talking all right. You know, I like his confidence. I like the fact that he really think he gonna win this fight. No, I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the eye doctor is going to see him.
Don't
The
start the
eye doctor is
aerosexual stuff
going
tonight,
to see
Quincy.
him.
He's
The eye
supposed
doctor
to.
is going to see. But hold on.
Yes, sir.
This is what I want to talk about. You know, he did. It's just one part about that interview that he said that he wasn't truthful on. The part where he said that it was never a hold up on his end, I disagree.
Break it down.
Because from 2017, he didn't have to re-sign with Top Rank. He could have went over there and Ben got that smoke long time ago. That was a hold up, knowing that they didn't want to fuck with Bob.
Okay.
Just as well as, I know it when the truth come out, just as well as when he hollered 50-50, 60-40 in his favor. That was a hold up. I consider that a hold up. When he hollered, the fight is past me. Don't ask me nothing about Earl Spence no more.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
like
past
it. I
that
didn't like
fight.
him saying it. I
That
understood
was
it,
a
but I didn't
hold
like
up.
it. I didn't
That
like
was a hold up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he was just tired of waiting.
It ain't a matter of tired of waiting. My point is, he can't say that he didn't play a part too. I never say Earl didn't play a part, but we got to acknowledge Bud played a part too.
Well, he did. But you got to stop and think. He was told, get a belt and I'll fight you. He went and got the belt. And the next thing he know, I'm going to fight Porter first.
Hey, yo, hold on, man. Hey, who was there? Dollar Bill?
That's Dollar Bill.
Hey, yo, hold on, fam. Hey, we got to let everybody talk first. I'm going to get to you, man. You got to wait in line, my brother. I go ahead, Mr. Quinn. Finish your point, man.
But other than that, I ain't got no problem with, nothing he said. I like the interview. I wish he would do more interviews.
I agree. I said that earlier. I totally agree with you on that.
Other than that, I'm just gonna sit back and, take a laugh at how somebody gonna try to debate me on something that he said. I'm just gonna sit back and wait. I'll fucking wait. No.
Hey, I got a pretty good idea on who gonna want to debate you on that, my brother. Just hold tight.
Oh,
Right,
I am.
Yeah. All right, man. Let me go in the order in which they came, man. Let me go out to I believe Boxing Fan 101 was next. Shout out to my guy Boxing Fan 101, man. You live on the chat with E3. Holla at me, fam.
I thought it was Big Fish or New Media
Nah, I
today.
think you was next, my brother. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, E Thriller, Mac Mob, wherever he is, man. You guys are great, creating the funniest content, boxing content on YouTube, man. You guys are the best community, bro. General Big Fish, the funniest guy I know, man.
Thank you.
But, it was a great interview. I wish it was like the whole show because honestly, I'll tell you the truth. As soon as Terrence finished on the show, I kind of skipped most of it.
I didn't watch the rest. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even watch the rest.
I'm pretty sure everybody else did too. I'm not.
I mean, even though it wasn't long, bro, he said all I wanted to hear.
Exactly.
He got straight to the point, so I'm cool with it. But go ahead, my bad.
I saw in the live chat. Oh, Bud's done. Okay, I'm gone.
Yeah.
But, honestly, it was funny, man. Terrence, I don't. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that everybody has to understand. Errol and Terrence have fun personalities. It's just they take their job way too seriously when it comes to like their interviews. They need to loosen up. Like you can tell Bud is always having fun with his friends and everything. He's always talking trash and everything. Like I want that personality to show up in the interviews like it kind of did yesterday, or Sunday when the interview actually happened. I just want them to like loosen up, So I feel like when this fight happens, they're gonna actually release and everything that we've been saying about they're boring, this, that, and the third. I'm just like, it's all gonna come out. Like all the shit talk, everything is gonna come out when that fight actually happens. I am kind of leaning towards it actually happening. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of.
What percentile would you say after hearing what Bud said?
Okay, let's say I was out of 100.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where you at?
I was at 3 after Bud, maybe 5 or 6 now.
Okay.
I'm not totally there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Just because of all the waiting we've had to do throughout the years, So I'm just kind of like, I'm just on protective mode, It's like my heart's almost there, but it's not completely there, But it's great to be on the show, and I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm ready to debate.
Appreciate that, Boxing Fan 101. All right, man. Let me go out to Coach Malachi from New Media to Today USA Boxing. You're live on the chat with you, Thriller. Holla at me, man.
Man, I almost pulled the damn bulb on y'all, man.
Oh, y'all was went to sleep? Already, man. Hey. Shout out to my guy Bold, man.
Hey, yeah, man. Hold off on 17, man. You got to hold off on 17. We got to see how this gonna play out.
Oh yeah, what's understood ain't got to be explained.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, but I'm glad you're addressing this. I addressed it earlier as well. Glad you're addressing this, man. This whole fake ass outrage. People find a reason to get mad at every goddamn thing, everything. Yeah. I even played a video where Jamel Charlo even said that he was born and raised in Louisiana. Said it right next to his dad on Ellis Setback Show. So but again, as I said before, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I don't set trip. I don't give a damn if you from Texas, California, Florida, New York. Man, what the hell I got to do with a check left hook? What they got to do, with feinting in the ring? What they got to do with hand-eye coordination? What they got to do with setting traps? What they got to do, with making the proper adjustments that you have to do to get inside of the ring? I love the sport of boxing. I don't give a damn about, all the other shit. It don't mean nothing to me. Other than that, that's it. Because, bruh, it's like I said before, and I'm going to say it like I said it before, whoever listening, you ain't a part of the equation when the decision is made anyways, right? You just a nigga on YouTube who go on panels or have a YouTube channel and say what you gotta say or whatever the case may be. You don't make the decision on where fight's gonna be at. I want the fight to be in Dallas, Texas. Why? You ain't paying for no site fees. You ain't paying for the insurance. You ain't securing the venue. You ain't securing the network. You ain't doing none of that. So these dudes, when they go to Fanningen and promoting, they think that they are so important online as though they are a part of the equation. I'm pretty sure when Al Heyman, Tom Brown, and Espinosa get together, they ain't thinking about, oh, let's call the Alphabet Boys and see what they got to say. Or you see what this dude behind the avatar said in the chat, or this aerosexual who ride for such and such. You niggas ain't a part of the equation, dog. You ain't that important. Just shut the fuck up, wait, do what you been doing. But no, ain't nobody finna come talking to you, and you ain't a part of the decision making process. You ain't putting up no money. You ain't doing none of that. So just shut up. Let these people do what they gonna do, man, and whatever. And that's how I feel about it. I'm done.
All right, Coach, let me ask you one more question before I go to General Big Fish. On a scale
Go
of
ahead.
1 to 10, after hearing what Terence Crawford said about the fight happening, he said he's 120% is going to happen at the end of this year. Where are you at as far as your confidence in this fight on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm at a 5.
At a 5. Okay, that's fair.
I'm at a 5.
That's fair. Where were you at before, prior to that?
Oh, I was at a 0.
Okay, I feel you. Anybody feel you? I feel you.
0.
All right, I appreciate you for tapping in, Coach. Salute.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. General Big Fish, you're live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holla at me, fam.
E-Thriller, what's up, man?
What up, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Loud and clearly, my brother. Floor is yours.
Okay, they was trying to accuse me of having the L Boogie headset last night. I had a bad connection, so I'm just making sure you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Yeah. You sound crispy. Go ahead.
L Boogie, what's up, man?
General Big Fish, what's up, my brother? What's going on, baby?
Hey, man, I don't want nobody to think nothing too much into this, man, but when I wake up in the morning, I thank God, man, and then I was like, man, I want to have a smile on my face like how L Boogie had one. Like I can see when you come on the show, man, you just have this energy, man. I like that enthusiasm.
I
bro.
love his energy, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
just
a
had
fact.
to let you know
That's a
L
fact.
Boogie, you be making my day when I hear you talk, man. That shit be funny.
Hey, that motherfucker was cooking last night. Hey, L Boogie, you got to come make some of the points now you was making on the Mag Mob shit last night.
Yes,
you got to bring some of that shit to the table tonight. But go ahead, Big Fish.
Yes,
well, yeah, I just wanted to shout out L Boogie real quick, man. But yeah, I've been listening to all this bullshit you've been talking about, E-Thriller. I only agree with about 10% of what you said. So then there's like pretty much everybody in front of me said some bullshit except for Quentin. I got to give a real special shout out to Quentin. I don't know if he's still on here or not.
Yeah, he's still on here.
Hey, Quit. Hey, your name, the way you be shutting everything down, these great points you be making, I can't call you Quentin no more, especially if you my partner and everything. So I just let Quentin roll through. I don't even have to say nothing. I just sit back and let Quentin kill all these points. So from now on, Quentin, you Captain Rambo, man. You like I really don't. I feel useless now. I just let Quentin talk. So that's a special shout out to you, Quentin.
Basically, you saying you don't have to school the nigga no more.
Nah. See, there you go. You hear that, Quentin? Quentin be ripping up Mr. Maceo, man. I shout out to Mr. Maceo.
Nah, Mr. Quentin, even though I don't agree with shit he say, hey, he be cooking. He be cooking like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, Quentin, they can't get around them opponents, man. Them opponents on that list is trash. But this the one point I want to make, E-Thriller. But and I don't know who upset about people saying that Terence Crawford saying that Earl Spence from New York and the Charlos from Louisiana and all that's funny. That's comedy though. But the thing is, you know who Michael Jordan is, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, where was he born at? New York, right?
New York.
When you hear Michael Jordan's name, where he grew up at, you don't hear nothing about no damn New York. So
he repped North Carolina.
So that was a good joke, but that don't mean nothing. So what? He wasn't born here, but we don't even worry about that. We knocking his ass out no matter where he from, where we fight at. We fucking his ass up. Then I'm gonna come up to knock on True Gritter door, and we gonna go up on Terence Crawford Street. It's like 200 yards long, so I'm gonna give me a little cardio in. That's about it. But hey, Thriller.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I've been telling you it was happening. You were saying that it wasn't happening. I've been telling you it's happening. I heard your boy. This another thing that be tripping me out. A lot of you Terence Crawford fans, like Fresh, are body language experts. I didn't know anybody in here that was a forensic scientist to be able to read body language, talking about now Bud looks scared and Terence Crawford looks so happy. And he happy. He away from Bob Arum, like I've been telling him he need to be 2-3 years ago. Been saying that you should have left him. And that's why he happy. Because he know he about to get a fight with the big fish. So that's pretty much all I got, man.
I like how you spit that. Already, General Big Fish, man. Let me go out to my boy Akbar Brooks. He been waiting for a minute, and then I'm gonna go to Hit List G, and then Dollar Bill, and then True Gritter, and then Blood. Go ahead, Akbar.
What's good, Thriller? Can you hear me? You can hear me good?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. How are you, kind
sir? Hey, man, doing great, man. Thriller, aka Mr. None Rilla. Hey, man, glad to be back in the building, man. It's just funny, man. I've been listening and watching everything, man, and it's with these Texas boys, it's crazy. 1 minute, Jamel is protecting EJ, and the next minute, Jamal is protecting Jamel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who to bully and not, but at the same time, Terence, he coming from what, 130, 135, and he not afraid to go up the line and knock out everybody. So it's just amazing to me, man. I listened to the Porterway podcast, and it did my heart good. I'm still about 60-40 on if the fight is going to happen. I'm still 60-40 because I just don't like how, all the people, the Espinosas and all these guys, they keep trying to find a way. And I know what they're doing. These dudes, they know once this fight is accepted, it's gonna make a killing. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to, minimize Terence and Errol's pot, so then they can really make the killing on the back end. Yeah. They gonna, so they can pay off Bob on the backside. They can do this and do that, and so they trying to lowball it. But really, everybody know, you put in a little money for promotion, it's gonna be as big as you want it to be, and so they know that. So I'm about 60-40 with that, but I am confident. I can't wait till it happens because I know, I'm confident in my boy T Bud. Now, this is the one thing I'm looking at because I'm listening to this Canelo stuff and with them talking about how Canelo had the offer for 55 to fight, Jamal and EJ and all of this. And I distinctly remember when Bud was supposed to be fighting Pacquiao, and everybody was up in arms, and they was trying to, use that as a narrative. Oh, well, Pacquiao wants 40, Bud's only gonna get 10, this and that. That's an 80-20 split and all of this. Yep. But nobody's saying that about EJ when it comes to getting a 55. So they was gonna pay what, Canelo 55, but they didn't say how much. They didn't say how much EJ was gonna get.
Right.
But so this is my thing. How are they in 1 minute? They're trying to make it seem like EJ is just the biggest star as Canelo, and they're minimizing Canelo's numbers and trying to make it seem like EJ's the biggest star. And at the same time, they leaked the information that he's gonna get. They offered him $55 million just to fight him, but didn't say how much EJ was gonna fight. And then in the same breath, try to use that as a narrative to minimize how much Bud gonna get. Like this is the part, that's the 40% on me is like, man, these guys, they are willing to do it's the handlers and everybody in boxing because they know that boy Bud, like he's just a straight up dog. He's a real one. Like he's a real one. And that's why I like hearing him, because he's a real one. And they know he can mess up everybody's money because he's realer than the money. You feel me? And so he just really want the smoke. He really want to be great, you know. And so I look at that, man, and I'm just, you know, so I'm optimistic that the fight's gonna get done, you know. But at the same time, once the ink dries, you know, then I'm gonna really, you know, get real ill with it. But until then, man, like I'm just because you know, they trying to find every, you know, Jamel already talking about he gonna drop the belts. They already tell you to play. You know, they know.
Didn't he say he busy or some shit like that?
I'm busy. Leave me alone. Don't like. I never heard so many like dudes try to be bullies on one end, but press so hard to tell another dude who's supposedly littler, leave me alone. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with Arrow.
I'll do you one better before I go to Mr. Warren, bro. How you gonna sit up here on one hand and tell this nigga he ain't did shit, he ain't fought nobody, we got the way better competition on this side, right? But then you turn around and say, stay away from us.
Come on.
Make it make sense. So you mean to tell me you getting on him for fighting the bums, right? But whenever you want to fight the best niggas, y'all telling him to stay away?
Come on, man.
Shit don't even make sense, bro. But it is what it is. Hey, bro, I appreciate all of your wise words, bro. Tap in anytime with your boy, man.
Hey, what's your name, bro?
Akbar. Akbar, that's it.
Okay, I wish I could have a conversation with you, Akbar, about your points, but I'll say that for later.
All right, I'll be here, man.
Already, man. Let me go out to Mr. Warren, man. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
Salute to you, E-Thriller.
What's going on, Hit List G? What's popping?
Oh, man, everything is great. I'm alive. I'm 6 feet above the ground. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah. I just like the fact that Crawford, he remind me, he got that mentality that Kobe Bryant had. He all smoke, you know. I'm sorry, forgive me, man. I had to belch a little bit, but
go ahead, you could.
Yeah. So, Crawford is he's all, you know, he about his craft, and that's what I like. He's more about his craft. He's not so much about what he was happening off the away from the boxing ring. He more about what he can show in the boxing ring. And I like the fact that he said that people come to see me fight. And that's what I'm here to do. I want them to be excited about the fight. Not so much about me trying to show off and be, you know, flamboyant and, you know. So he man a few words, but when time comes in that ring, that man know what he doing. And Quentin, I want you to know, man, he's the hit man, like the hit man Tommy Hearns. He's a hit man, and he got a list. And Spence is one of them. So get ready for the strawberries.
For the what?
Get ready for your strawberries.
Nah, man, we need to find the proper oil for you, man. You better be doing some dumbbells or something. You don't want to be putting that oil on some flabby arms. I want you all oiled up.
Oh,
man. And I want you to say, it's warm.
It's gonna be warm for you. It's gonna be warm for you.
I want you to say, it is warm.
Especially when Crawford warmed Spence ass up
No, you gotta say it like you said. You gotta say,
That's how you gonna sound too. That's just how Earl Spence gonna be sounding too. Every time he get hit.
Hey, Mr. Warren, is that all you got to say, man, before I go to my boy Dollar Bill and then True Gritter and then Blood?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Anytime, my brother. All right, man. Dollar Bill, you live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
Hey, props to you, E-Thriller, and the panel.
Salute.
But I just got one thing to say. I've been watching the way the PBC is moving. And if you look at the way the PBC is moving, they got Charlo running up. You know, they're running up to the next division, trying to avoid that smoke. And they haven't sent Bud a contract that he can live with and make this fight happen. And the way it looks to me, they scared. They are seriously scared. I'm about 20% that this fight is going to happen. Because I really don't believe they're ready for Bud.
Damn, so what you think going to happen, Dollar Bill? Break it down. What's the play?
I think, honestly, is that they're gonna try and stretch it out another year or two before they make this fight happen. And it'll happen in 154. 154, not 147. That's what I honestly believe they're gonna do, because they're trying to age him out, and that they've been doing for the last 4-5 years.
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
So what else are they doing?
Oh man.
Al don't want
Here
this
go
fight.
the excuses. When the eye doctor performed that surgery on Bud, that's what you're gonna be hollering. Oh, aged him out. Come on, man. The best fighting the best. They both in their prime right now.
What did you get told the other night? The eye doctor gonna have to see the chin doctor. The
Oh man, y'all fuck me up with that shit. Them niggas say the chin doctor.
He's knocking out everybody.
Them niggas say the chin doctor.
Hold on, y'all. Let Dollar Bill make his points, man. Go ahead, Dollar Bill.
I already predicted that. Me personally, even though Derek James talking this crap about Kenny Porter throwing the towel in, he's gonna be in the same boat in the 9th round. He's gonna be ready to throw the towel in to keep the beat down off of Earl. Because if Bud do what he does, he'll take that man's heart. He'll beat the heart out of him. So that's why I believe it'll happen in 154. They're gonna try and age him out.
Damn.
Why you say that though? Why you say that?
Hold on, y'all. So if it happens at 154 Dollar Bill, will it be for undisputed, or is this just gonna be a regular fight, in your opinion?
I think it'll be a unification.
So that means the plan of Earl collecting the belts and fighting for undisputed at 147 is bullshit in your eyes.
In my eyes, yeah. In my eyes, that's all bullshit. Because I don't think they want that fight. I mean, how hard is it to make a deal that Crawford can live with and make the fight happen?
They trying to get him for more than one fight, though. That's probably why, and I don't think
they're trying to get him for little or no money.
Or it could be that too. It could be that.
But you know what, though, Mr. Quinn? Now I'm thinking about it, bro. He said he want to fight Spence and Charlo. So how hard could it be to get him in a 2-fight deal?
Thank you.
But
I don't know.
It's fucked up. Other than that, that's your 2 fights right there. Both PBC fighters.
I ain't gonna lie. I think, me personally, I think they trying to low that shit as low as possible, man.
Okay. So okay.
Well, they trying to lowball him, but still, like E-Thriller said, he won the 2-fight deal, then give him those 2.
Yeah.
You can make the deal happen right there. But they don't want him to come through there and take the belts from Spence and take the belts from Charlo. So Charlo moves up to 160. And then if you want the belt, if you want undisputed at 160, you got to fight everybody again. Bud ain't got that kind of time because he said he don't want to fight till he's 40.
Facts. He did say that. That's a hell of a point.
Yeah. So I mean, why are you aging and why are you stretching this out? Make the deal. 2 fights. Spence and Charlo. He can retire 3-time undisputed.
That sounds
Simple
good.
facts to me.
Already Dollar Bill, but hey man, let me put you on hold, man. Let me go out to True Gritter 402. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
Thriller, my guy, what's good with you, bro? Salute,
Good, man. Where you been at, boy?
Oh man, shit! I'm at a truck stop right now. Shit,
Been
I've
moving
all,
and grooving?
man, all over this place, man.
Already,
hell yeah,
fam.
hell
Salute.
yeah.
Peace,
Most
peace.
deaf, man. Salute to everybody on the panel, the whole chat, man. Yeah, man, I like that that interview. One thing I want to say: if the fight don't get made, from hearing what Bud said yesterday, it's not going to be his fault. He said he's ready to sign now. He's waiting to sign. So if that fight don't get made, hey, part 17, man, it's gonna be a platinum. It's gonna be a platinum track right there, man.
Oh man, oh man. Hey, bro, I'm afraid of myself, bro.
hey, because that right there, you seen how anxious Bud is. He said he's ready. He want to get in training camp like yesterday. He ready to make this fight happen. And so, man, in my opinion, I'm not 100% sold because with the guy that was just.
Hey, yo, True, you still there? I think you broke out, my brother. True. Already, man. I guess he'll tap back in, man. Let me go out to Blood. You live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holler at me, man.
Hey, man, can you hear me, brother?
Loud and clear, my brother. Floor is yours.
Yeah, man, I'm going to tell you how I think this shit going to play out. But before I start, I want to tell you how dumb these aerosexual ass niggas are. I stumbled upon an aerosexual gathering earlier today. I heard this guy talking. He was an aerosexual.
Hey, my bad. Yeah, my phone had a phone call come in. My bad.
Okay, True. Hey, I'm going to let Blood finish, bro, and then I'm going to go back to you, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Blood.
So I stumbled upon these guys, man. They talking and all that, chit-chatting. And come to find out, man, it was an aerosexual gathering, like I said. And this boy said that Jermel, this is how stupid they are. I'm just telling you. I heard this shit today. This boy said that Jermel was born in Louisiana and Jamal was the one that was born in Texas. Okay? He said this, and nobody on that panel checked him, which means they was participating in an aerosexual congregation. The last I checked, these guys are twins. So how the hell can Jamel be born in Louisiana and Jamal was born in Texas? Like, they don't even realize the stupid shit they say. They just come on here like zombies and be talking, don't even understand. Two motherfuckers are twins. One can't be born over there, but that's just how dumb these guys are. They're slightly above mental retardation. Crawford spoke facts and gave them a little bit of trash talk. Them guys are not Texas born. That's just facts, right? But it's up to them on who they rep now, right? It's up to them. If they want to rep 2 states and Jamaica, they could do that. Because Errol Spence, I think he repped Jamaica too, right? So they could rep who the hell they want to rep. I can't tell the next man who to rep. Crawford calling out Spence and Charlo. He calling out both of them. Don't be mad at Crawford because he wants to call out your favorite 2 fighters. He's out to become a 3-time undisputed. I'm a historian, so I'm going to look at the historic component. Only Henry Armstrong. He's the only guy to ever do it 3 times, and Crawford wants to do that. He wants to be great. The man's out for greatness. Why can't he get a chance to show and prove? These guys, I think they're going to iron it out, man. There's no way that these guys are going to try to get out of this shit after both of them then came on TV and said all this shit about their necks and this. Both of them pretty much said all of that, right? Yep. And Terence Crawford, he's a legacy fight for both of these guys. He's a legacy fight for Errol Spence and Jamel Charlo. And Crawford, he said he got a hit list. He's there to take legacies, shatter dreams, and break hearts, motherfucker. And it's going to be Heartbreak Hotel for them old I'll be sure rescue me ass niggas, them damn aerosexuals. So that fight, I believe, is coming, and I believe it's next.
Okay, then. I appreciate it, Blood. Salute, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. True Gritter.
Yeah. I'm
back. It's back on you, my brother. Go ahead, cook, bro. My bad.
Yeah, one other thing I want to say, Brimley, the body and Big Fish. Yeah, you can read people's body language. That's you don't got to be forensic scientist. You can just be a people reader and see Spence scared, man. You ever been when you was young, you ain't never been in the neighborhood and 2 cats about to fight, one guy don't want to fight, and you got to push him into the circle to make him fight. That's basically what happened with Spence. He, with all this time, I got to collect these belts. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He probably was hoping Bud would have took a loss. Bud would have moved up or Bud would have did something else. But it came down to the nitty gritty. He had no other choice. If he would have been like, oh, well, I'm about to go over here and fight him, he would have been the biggest duck in boxing history, at least in our time. So he had to call out Bud name. He has to get into the ring now because he's being forced. Somebody, the boxing world has put he already put the stick on somebody's shoulder. Say, this is a mama. If you really want to fight, knock the stick off. That's basically, in a sense, what happened with Spence, man. The boy's scared. He knows what's about to happen to him. That's why the contract ain't been signed yet. Him and Derrick James is probably in the gym right now trying to figure out how to make an excuse or make this fight give Spence a fighting chance, man. So, yeah. But Big Fish, man, what you talking about? You gonna come up? What's gonna happen on Bud Street, man? What we gonna do over there, man?
Hey, before I answer that question, I vividly remember you saying that Earl Spence wasn't gonna even dare to call him out. So you moving the goalpost. Yeah. So
he proved me
yeah,
wrong.
I'm gonna come down there with some tap dancing shoes after we knock his ass out. Put some potholes in the street.
Yeah, they already there. Shit.
Hey man, you sound like you eating some Casey's pizza right now, man.
Man, you know it's Godfather,
you all
man.
up right now,
Hey,
man.
no, that's you. You with that Casey's, bro.
You all up with that Casey's pizza.
And you came here with that synthetic oil tonight, boy. You ready?
That Casey's go hard, nigga.
Casey's cool, but that Godfathers, man. That's that Omaha, man. But you know, man, Bud, he come from the land of greatness. You know, Malcolm X came from the city, North Side. Bud, you know, he got that in him, man. He going for that greatness. I can't wait to see it, man. Hopefully he get these fights. You know, I hope he get to fight Spence and Charlo, man. I know Bud ain't scared. He ready to fight anybody, any size. It don't matter. So, yeah, man. But, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm a little bit more optimistic. Like Bud said, he waiting to get that contract. So, if it don't happen, man, Part 17, man, Platinum Edition.
Already, fam. I appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Be safe on that road, too, bro.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man, it's an open panel now, man, so y'all can come on and rock and say what y'all got to say, man. I know Mr. Quinn got a lot to say, and L Boogie. Go ahead, y'all.
Mr. Quinn, can you hear me?
Of course.
Okay, first of all, good evening, sir. How are you?
I am doing all right, intellectual brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. Now, Mr. Quinn, your aerosexualism is at an all-time high right now. You have to stop.
Now, sound like you done cracked that can of the Bud Light, boy. Go ahead, though.
Now, you made 3 points, Mr. Quinn.
Hey, L Boogie, bro, you kind of sound far away now. We can't really hear you as clear as earlier, bro.
It sounds far away.
Talking percentages all the time. See what I'm saying?
How do I sound right now?
You sound better now, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
Okay. Now, Mr. Quinn, you made 3 points earlier about Bud. You say one of them is he shouldn't have signed back with Top Rank. Now, Mr. Quinn, don't you know that regardless of who you sign with, a big fight like this at the of this magnitude, that networks will work together and promotion comes to work together to make a fight. We didn't saw this on numerous occasions. So what that got to do with him signing with Top Rank or going with PBC when you already know that Thurman and Spence couldn't even get made and still ain't made to this day. And on top of that, Errol had a plan where he was going to fight Bud later and last anyway. So you wanted him to go on PBC and just sit over there and wait 4 or 5 years later for a fight? Are you serious? You don't make any sense, Mr. Quinn. You have to stop.
You got to stop making this too easy, man. Come on. You got to be competitive with this shit. Come on.
Secondly,
go ahead with your second.
Secondly, you said he mentioned 50-50. Just because he said he wanted 50-50 years ago when they weren't even in no type of negotiation, how is that going to hold up a fight? And they ain't even talking yet.
Hold on. Go with your third point.
He making his point just like Errol made his point about what they want. They ain't even talk just so that didn't matter. That ain't holding up nothing. And then thirdly, you said he say the fight beyond him. Now, anybody with logical sense know he said that because he was frustrated and tired of chasing this man, going on
Oh,
all
you
type
being a
of
bud sexual
platforms.
right now. You being a true bud tar. Don't you say that. Don't you do it.
Listen.
Don't do it.
He been on all type of platforms.
Oh
He been
my
on all
God.
type of social medias. He called the man out. He didn't call the man phone personally
Oh my
twice
God.
about this fight, chasing this man. So he got to a point where he was frustrated in the moment and say, hey, look, I'm tired of that. It's past me. I'm going to move on. You know good and well that was a frustration statement. Now, you know, once it came down to fighting, you know he wasn't turning down no smoke. And you know that. You don't believe that in your heart that he was done with that fight.
But
Now,
what
you
was the
got to
point?
stop
But
it.
what was the point I was making with it though, L Boogie?
Your point
I
is,
made the point. He said on his end, there was never any holdups on his end. I can't believe you dare want to debate me with this man's words. That's his words. That's not my words. That's not my feelings. That's not my emotions. That is his words.
Hey, can I chime in on that real
I
quick?
just explained to you why it wasn't no problem on his end.
Hey, but Bud
But
didn't
but this is
sign.
what I'm saying. You trying to debate me on something that's opinionated, on something that I showed and displayed that came out of his mouth. This is not my opinion. It's not my opinion. It's not.
How is that
It's not.
opinionated? How is that opinionated?
You telling me, oh, he said that out of frustration.
Hey, Quentin.
Sounds very opinionated to me. Because how you know what he was?
It's not opinionated.
Was you in his feelings and emotions at the time?
It's not
Oh my
opinionated.
God.
It's not opinionated. It's not opinionated because right now he licking his chops to get him.
Hey, but
Oh my God.
So if it's
Listen to what you're
opinionated,
telling me though.
Hey,
Listen to what you're telling me.
Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead, Drew.
Hey,
Say what you
Quentin.
gotta say, fam.
Hey, don't Bob owe Bud damn near $1 million for not making that Spence fight right now? Didn't Bud sign that contract knowing good and well he was gonna try to fight Spence?
Did Bud sign that contract knowing good and goddamn well that he wasn't going to get that fight with Spence?
Well, Bob put $1 million on it, so I don't know why he would think it
The
wasn't
only
gonna
reason
happen.
why Bob wanted to re-sign him in the first place was to eventually land the Spence fight, because in his eyes, he feel like that's going to be the biggest fight. That's going to be the biggest money-making fight, the whole 9 yards. They were holding on to that.
But at the end of the day, he signed his name on the dotted line with Spence's name in that contract. So Bud been trying to get that fight. I don't think it was no holdups with him.
How the B side gonna make a contract with the A side? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How the fuck he gonna do that shit?
It takes two to
Oh my
make
God! How you gonna do that shit?
All I know, Bud.
When does the B side ever sent the A side the contract? That's what I'm trying to figure out. No.
John Hancock on the piece of paper with Spence's name on it and $1 million next to it.
True Gilda, how can Bob do that when Bob don't have no rights to Earl Spence? How can he do that?
Bob must have thought he had some faith to make it happen. He said he was losing money, but he gonna guarantee a man $1 million. Bob knew something.
He don't need no rights to Errol Spence. He called Al and say, hey, we want to negotiate. He don't need no rights to Errol Spence to call Al and negotiate a fight and say they want to negotiate and talk. What is he talking about, Mr. Quinn?
Al didn't want that fight.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, fellas. My apologies, man. Shout out to my boy WJ Lucky for that cash out, man. Hey, man, I really appreciate your love and support. He say, stay grinded, fam. Salute. Hey, man, I really appreciate that, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Go ahead, fellas.
Yeah, Mr. Quinn.
At the end of the day, hold on. What's wrong with your phone right now?
You can't hear me?
Yeah, your shit sound real low right now, Lil Boogie. That's that shit B-Mac be talking about, bro.
Say,
He got his
Thriller.
mouth
That's my nigga
headset.
B-Mac,
Say,
man. Hey,
say,
that's what he be talking about. That's that shit. B-Mac, I don't ever want to hear you say that shit no more now.
say, this is his first time on your show. Swear to God, his shit usually be crispy clear on your show. On B-Mac shit, I'm always talking percentages.
Hey,
Right now,
Boogie.
I'm at 70-30.
Yeah, Boogie. I
I'm
thought
at
I already
70-30.
we did a eulogy on that headset already, man. You pulled it back out again. God damn.
Oh man, I still sound fine, Wade.
Yeah,
You
you
good
sound far
now?
away, bro. You might have to log out and come back in, bro. I don't know.
Man, let me
Man,
log out.
might have to 80-20 a nigga, man.
Mr.
God
Quinn
damn.
sound way louder than you, bro.
Headphones like that. No.
God dang.
No.
Hey, E-Thriller.
Yeah, go ahead, Big Fish.
Hey, you gotta find B-Mac and mosquito spray.
B-Mac, you remember he said he had to take care of some business tonight, bro.
Yeah. B-Mac he called in, but mosquito spray ain't called in to work, man.
Yeah, I don't know where that nigga at, man. Shout out to Mosquito.
Man, can you believe he's still sad about Canelo losing, man? That's crazy.
Huh?
He's still sad about Canelo. That's why he don't like.
You think he's sad?
Yeah, he don't like talking about boxing no more.
Ah, shit. Hey, man, I'm gonna have to holler at him, bro. I didn't know he was still sad about Canelo.
Yeah, man, he fine, man.
I got over that shit that night, bro. He got his ass kicked. It is what it is. Go ahead, Phil. Hey, as a matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Shout out to my boy Lightspeed, man. You live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holler at me, fam.
Hey, what's going on, E3?
What up, boy? You all right?
Chilling. Yeah, chilling. Just over here, just cooling out. Listening to Quentin and the Spence Sexuals going in today. And I just would have called one thing out.
Go ahead.
I think I know what it is. I think y'all nervous. I think the closer it get to a fight, and the more they hear Bud, I think they get nervous. I think y'all probably more nervous than Spence.
Why you say that, Lightspeed?
Because y'all start saying weird stuff. like
what? Like what?
Who was that earlier that said you had an all-time high? Yeah, Quentin, you had an all-time high, bro.
I'm talking about, but how though? I'm quoting what he said. I made a point. He said that never on his end, but making those statements.
All right,
that could be considered a holdup.
All right,
I'm just saying.
If two people trying to fight, and then one person chase the other person that run 10 blocks. Say let's say each block represents a year, and somebody run for 5 long blocks, and then the person stop at block 3. If the person stop at block 3 just for 1 second and say, you know, I ain't chasing you no more, but then they keep chasing them after.
Oh my God! My God! Is this the best y'all could do? No. Y'all cannot refute the facts, man. That came out of his mouth. Y'all can't come with this feelings and emotion shit. Y'all got to take that shit out.
Hey, but let me
that came out of his mouth. Y'all coming up with all type of feelings and all type of scenarios. Oh, he was exhausted. He got tired of chasing this nigga. Oh my God.
Hey, Mr. Quinn, I feel you on that, bro.
Y'all the ones that's going ham tonight, boy.
Hey, Mr. Quentin, I feel you on that point, bro. You remember earlier I said I kind of agreed. I understood it, but I didn't agree with it, right? But did you keep that same energy for whenever we get on Earl for saying he was going to go the easier route? Because you had a lot of Spence sexuals and Earl sexuals taking that shit out of context by saying, oh, well, he meant to make the fights easier on the PBC. To that you say what?
Shit, that's what he meant.
What did he mean? Could you be more specific?
It was more easier to make the fights over there at PBC because he knew Al wasn't going to do nothing with Bob.
To your point, Mr. Quentin, that's not what he said. You're talking with emotion now. You can't have it both ways, right?
You know what? You're absolutely right. You absolutely. You know what? And to that point, you're absolutely right.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
Quentin,
I can concede when I have to.
That's
I can concede when I have to.
Yeah, what up, Big
Fish? You don't see no difference.
I got a
You don't see
question
no
for
difference.
you and the whole panel.
Go ahead, my brother.
What our statement really? When are y'all gonna thank Earl Spence on behalf of Terence Crawford for collecting 3 belts for him? In case like y'all believe he just go beat, it's just a given that he go beat Earl Spence. So he saved y'all boy wear and tear on his body. He did all the heavy lifting. He get this one fight.
I'll
He
thank
get 3 belts
him.
in one fight. Then he can go beat Charlo. He can go beat Charlo and get that belt, and that'll be y'all all time. He'll be greater than Muhammad Ali. He'll be greater than Sugar Ray Robinson. Then, especially Mr. Hitman, I know he oiled up already just on the accolades right now. That boy be like going down one of those slides at Wedding Wild, boy. He do that. So when are y'all go thank Earl Spence for doing all this heavy lifting, and what is the reward for having 3 titles? Like what is the reward for having
As soon
3
as he put those
titles
belts on
going
the
into
line.
this unification?
He ain't do
As soon
nothing
as he
but
put
with
the
him.
belts on the line.
We gonna
Hey,
say
ain't no
thank,
woulda, ain't no nothing, but I know
finally.
Big
Can I
Fish,
chime in here?
it ain't no woulda. It ain't no
May I
woulda.
answer your question,
Big Fish,
kind?
can I
Bud with
chime in on
Bud with
I
a
don't want
dog
to hear
walk
no
all
I'm
woulda.
the
gonna
way.
let somebody else
Hey,
respond,
hey,
but I
can I
want to.
say one more thing?
Oh,
I've been
absolutely. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
I've been
Make all
watching
your
this.
points before I make mine. Go ahead.
Hey man, I've been captivated. I've been exhausted for the last 2 days. I was bored and messed around and found the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. So I've been listening to bullshit for the past 2 days. So when y'all say bullshit, I instantly hear it. So you can't say no wouldas and all of that stuff and avoid my question. I ask you a direct question. What is the reward for having 3 belts and the other person have 1? What type of advantage is expected or should be given to the person that has 3 titles? You
Can
have
I
to
answer that?
concede something.
Can I answer
Y'all
that?
don't want to concede shit.
Another
Y'all want to
excuse. Another
bring the
You
excuse.
motherfucking
just switched the
titles that's
question, but go ahead.
irrelevant to the fucking equation at 140, 135. That shit don't
He
mean nothing in this fight. So tell me what type of advantage should we get?
he talking that because Spence gonna take the L, so he
Wait a
getting
minute,
people
Big
ready.
Fish. You do hold on, y'all. You do realize you just switched your question twice, right? Because you said the first question you asked, when are we going to thank Earl Spence? Well, to answer that question, I'm not thanking him for shit.
Yeah,
Because I just asked him to go
God
yeah,
get
he
damn.
a
should.
UFC before
He
he
should.
fought Bud.
See
I
that?
just wanted him to
See,
fight Bud right off the rip.
that's why
So I'm
y'all
not
not
going
gonna
to
give it
thank
to you.
Earl Spence for shit. Does
Yeah.
that answer your first
Yeah,
question?
y'all will. I can't wait. I cannot wait to hear
No,
this.
I asked you a specific question. Now, does that answer your first question?
Yeah, you answered it.
Okay. And then you want to bring up his resume. Should he get a reward for doing all of this quote unquote heavy lifting? Well, let's take a look at this nigga resume. Shall we? Shall we take a look at this nigga resume?
Yes,
This
please.
nigga fought
Yes,
Jordanis.
please.
Hold on.
Please.
He fought Jordanis Ugas. Okay? Jordanis Ugas. He fought Danny Garcia, who ain't never did shit at 147, because once again, Big Fish, you said the shit that Bud did at
That's not a
135.
title.
Hold
That's not a
on.
title.
Can I make my point? Can I make my fucking point? You said the shit that Bud did at 135 and 140, none of that shit matters. So I can say, okay, well, the same goes for Danny. All Danny's hard work was done at what weight class? 140. So everything at 147 was bullshit. I'm not giving Earl credit for that. And what about Sean Porter? This nigga has lost every step-up fight he has ever been in, Big Fish. That is a fact. And Mikey Garcia ain't even a true, legitimate 147-pounder. And who is this nigga? Carlos Ocampo? Don't make me fart. Lamont Peterson was washed. You niggas love to say Kell Brook was washed, but Lamont
Chris Algieri.
okay. And then Kell Brook, come on, man. We already know what Triple G did to him. So again, I ask you, my brother, what heavy lifting has he really done? I'll wait.
Hey, okay, like I said, I trained for this. I've been watching the Johnny Depp trial. I didn't say shit. I asked you a question, and you started talking about some shit I ain't even talking about.
You said he should get rewarded for his heavy
Yeah,
lifting.
for 3 to 3
And
titles that he
I
had.
brought up his opponents in his resume.
All you needed to do was bring
Why
up
would he
his
get
3
rewarded?
titles. He brought 3. He bringing 3 titles to the table. I wasn't talking about no Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia. He didn't win no titles from them. He won titles from 3 men. and he
From
bringing
Ugas.
it to the ring.
A subpar fighter, Ugas, right?
He bringing
Sean
3
Porter,
titles.
overrated.
He bringing 3 titles. That was my question.
And
He
Kell
got
Brook.
3. Your boy got 1. Should there not be an advantage for that? That was the question.
What kind of advantage?
Well, I don't know. Something what?
I mean, I wouldn't give that nigga no advantages for what?
The venue choice.
You already know how I feel about this. So if somebody else want to answer,
nothing 50-50. Everything should just
They
be
getting ready
neutral.
for Vince to lose. That's what that talk is about.
Neutral.
Question.
Go ahead,
That's-
Steve.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
This is for the Bud Buddies, right? Because I've been hearing a lot of Bud Buddies. You got aerosexuals, but we got Bud Buddies up in
Bro,
here.
y'all crazy.
Sound better than aerosexual.
Whatever. But Bud Buddies. My question is this: there was a statement that Crawford made that was not factual. That other side of the street shit. It didn't come about because of Terence Crawford. Last time I checked, I heard in 2015 Timothy Bradley saying we don't fuck with them on the other side of the street. Before there was ever a talk of Spence and Crawford. Are we going to actually acknowledge that it was a non-factual statement?
I don't think anybody cares.
Okay, you got that one.
Don't say that too loud. Don't say that too loud.
I don't think anybody cares who invented it.
They don't care unless it's the other
It's
way
who's using the
around.
statement right now.
People don't care.
Timothy
People
Bradley
who are
did.
Bud fans or hate aerosexual don't care unless it was the other way around.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
he got,
no,
yeah,
no.
no,
Timothy
matter.
Bradley.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Hold on,
Yeah,
y'all.
that don't matter.
Can I respond? Timothy Bradley did say that, Steven. I never said he never said that.
Yeah, but I don't consider yourself for being a Bud buddy. You just a fan of Bud Crawford and feel like he's going to beat Spence. You are a little bit more objective. There's a lot of people who are very overly subjective. That's why I consider them Bud buddies. And the ones that want to call me aerosexual, who is the even keel fan. But I'm hearing a lot of Bud buddy talk. I got a 20% feeling this fight is going to happen, and the motherfucker that you rooting for saying it's a 120% chance of happening. What kind of dumb shit is this? Oh, the fight's going to happen at 154. Come on, get fucking real here, please. Can we get
But
real
I mean,
here?
Steven, everybody's entitled to their opinion, bro.
It's
Just
true,
because
but
you feel like
I mean,
Bud is telling the
you're
truth,
entitled to bullshit
somebody
opinions.
might feel
Yes,
like
you
he
are
full of
entitled
shit.
to bullshit opinions. Yes,
Right. I mean, so you can't get mad at a nigga for feeling how
I'm
they
not
feel,
mad. I
bro.
just think it's bullshit.
Okay,
But why
well,
they
yeah,
get
you
so
entitled to that
emotional?
opinion
That's the
too.
first. Why they get so emotional, bro? We
Who's
just
emotional?
talking, man. We just talking.
That
Ha ha.
video made them
You
mad.
know, we laughing.
They get emotional
They
because they don't want
scared.
this
I
fight
make
to
a
happen.
statement, yeah, and that's the first thing people like to throw out is emotions. When you don't have any facts to back up something, and you know you caught dead to rights, you want to throw out emotions. Bullshit.
Here's why.
Man,
Here's why.
No.
Here's why.
No,
Here's
Hold on,
why.
Thrill is right.
it's not
Hold on,
Thrill is
y'all. I
right.
will say
Thrill
this.
is right.
I will say this
I
about
agree
Steve.
with that.
We rarely
Bradley
agree
did
on
say
anything.
that, but
I'm not going to
next,
say he's hold on, y'all. I'm
next.
not going to say he's emotional. He's just very passionate, like
Yeah.
myself. I'm
Yeah,
very
Okay.
passionate about
Stephen,
this sport.
Stephen really.
So
Hey,
he's
it's
I
passionate.
hard
would.
talking to Bud buddies, man. I like that. That's their
And
name.
Big Fish, keep killing them, bro. You killing them today with
The
what
Bud,
you're saying, bro. You're
Nah,
knocking out a
he
lot of
ain't killing me.
bullshit.
He ain't
man,
killing me. I don't know
they
where
be
you going with
hard
that.
up with that Casey's piece of grease, boy.
No,
Man.
Hey, but Big Fish or anybody there, Mr. Quinn, I ain't heard you say shit in a while, my brother. Can somebody explain to me all this fucking heavy lifting? I just gave y'all the breakdown. Where's the heavy lifting?
Show
The 3
Bud's
titles,
box
what you
rack, and then I can show it. Then we'll be
I
able to
show
show
it.
you. Show his.
Hey, listen, you can't answer a question, but I will show it after you address what I said in response to Big Fish. Go ahead. Where's the heavy lifting?
Shit, Kell
Chris
Brook was
Algieri?
champion.
Man, I interviewed him in Leonard Bundu.
Chris Algieri was still in his prime at the
Man,
time.
come on, bro.
He was a big
Come
name
on,
at the
man. That
time.
nigga did a somersault in the fucking ring.
Algieri
Chris
Well, he ain't the same no more.
Hold on. What about? Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on, y'all. What about Phil LaGreco? Phil fucking LaGreco. Come on, man. Look at this nigga resume. Y'all niggas running around here capping, acting like he fucking Sugar Ray Robinson or some shit. Fuck out of here. This nigga ain't fought nobody,
that's how
bro.
y'all act like Terrence
His
Crawford.
best, hold on, y'all. His best win was against fucking little old Mikey Garcia, a nigga that moved up 2 weight classes to fight Earl Spence. That's his best win.
And Mikey didn't have a belt at 147.
Thank you. Go ahead,
I have
Mr.
a
Quentin.
question.
I'll wait. I apologize. Go ahead.
Yeah, pull up Buds, and then you'll see the
Want to respond
difference.
to that? Okay, I'll pull up Bud.
Pull up Bud.
Since you don't want to respond, I take that as an L for you. That's cool.
I have a
I
question.
already told you. It's three titles to one. You trying to
now
talk
it's about the belts. Okay.
Well, can I
Well,
ask
that's the
Big
heavy
Fish a
lift.
question?
But the belts don't matter for Bud though at 140 and 135.
No,
Because
that ain't a 147.
he can't bring his resume
that
up to
go on his
147.
Hall of Fame resume. They ain't got nothing to
Now
do.
hold on, y'all. Now you do, hold on, y'all. Hold on, Big Fish. I got you, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make this point real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all have it. See, one of the most enticing things about the whole Floyd versus Pacquiao shit before they even fought was the fact that them niggas moved up so many weight classes, right? And beat niggas in those weight classes before they met each other, right? Wasn't nobody saying, oh, well, what Manny did at 126, 130, and all the other shit didn't matter, or what Floyd did at 125 or one. Like, niggas weren't saying that shit, bro. So why do we do that with Bud Crawford? I don't.
Man, you bringing up you bringing up a completely different.
Nigga, you get what point I'm trying to make.
That don't apply to
bro.
this situation.
The point is
that
one of the things
apply.
that made that fight so intriguing is the fact of what they did in their previous weight classes up until that point. That's the point I'm making. Same goes for Triple G and Canelo. Canelo moving up in weight classes, moving up in weight to fight Triple G. Same shit.
So what's impressive to a Bud buddy is not impressive to Earl Spence and Al Hammond.
That's understandable. All right, I got the box rec pulled up, man. Mr. Quinn, go ahead. What are we looking for?
Let's keep scrolling up. Sean Porter.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
let's go.
Okay.
Let's keep it going. Who's after
Kell
here?
Brook.
Kell Brook.
Okay, Kyle Velasquez.
Bum.
All KOs.
Bum.
Amir Khan.
Bum.
Another KO.
American.
Jose Benavidez. Sleep experts.
Okay.
Jeff Horn.
No,
the guy that beat the guy in Manny Pacquiao, right? Everybody was chasing.
All right. Let's stop right there
Yes, sir.
at Jeff Horn.
Yes, sir.
From Jeff Horn to Sean Porter, the last six, the same amount of opponents at welterweight to last. You stack them up against that, against the welterweights. He done fought all of them, destroying Amir Khan. You know what I'm saying? All of them destroying Amir Khan.
And he fought a way better version of Sean Porter and Kell Brook.
Stop.
Either one of them destroyed Jeff Horn. Either one of them destroyed Jeff Horn. Jose Benavidez. Igor Kagalakis.
He fought older versions of Sean Porter and Kell Brook.
Must we continue?
I can say the same thing about.
But we continue.
Bro, you do realize, hold on, y'all. Y'all do realize. Hold on. Y'all do realize Sean Porter had multiple losses before he fought Errol Spence, right?
What I just said is.
So I can easily say, nigga, Kell Brook fought the best version of Sean Porter.
What you said is an opinion.
It's the same shit. But y'all don't let
So you think Igor Kagalakis beat a prime Sean Porter?
Hey, Ethan, excuse me.
I say so. Igor Kagalakis fight Sean Porter. You taking Igor Kagalakis against Sean Porter?
Quentin, let's just establish this real quick. A fact.
You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know.
That'd be a good fight. That would have been a good fight.
I don't know.
Man, you wouldn't bet 50 cent on that shit with no EK, man. Don't even. You wouldn't bet a polar pop on EK, man.
Hey, Big Fish, what you gonna say when Bud beat Spence? Spence
I don't know. I'm not gonna have to worry
the older
about
version. He got the older version.
I don't have to
Spence.
worry
Is that
about
gonna be
that
it?
scenario. I can't.
The after accident version.
That's not in the cards.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the deal with all this heavy lifting, bro. I'm looking at Spencer's resume and I'm looking at Crawford. I don't see too much of a difference.
Chris Algieri, man. Chris Algieri.
You don't want to see too much of a difference, but you see the difference.
You always say paper belts. The paper belts don't matter. This nigga beating bums for belts, bro.
Hey, you digging too deep, Ethan. I'm not digging too deep. Yeah, it's three belts. It's simple. He got three belts.
What advantage? So what advantage does Spence? So what advantage does Spence have since he got three belts? What do you want Spence to have with the three belts? What advantage?
Yeah, please enlighten us.
I just want to know what y'all think, because
you the one saying three belts.
True Grit or whatever come out my mouth, you're gonna be like, oh, I can say they get to choose the ring. I can say that Earl Spence get to choose the ring girl bikini color. Oh, you trying to get him to distract Terence Crawford. You trying to get him to distract Terence Crawford doing
that's
the
how you
round.
niggas be acting, bro. Y'all want Bud to clip the nigga toenails, get him a gift card, take a nigga out to a masseuse. Like, damn, like, nigga, what don't y'all want for Earl Spence?
Oh,
you wanna send a nigga a limousine to the fight too?
I just want to know what, if that's all he get, then I just want to know what's the reward for the 3 belts to the one.
We asking you, man. You the one that emphasizing it.
Take them to Wendy's. I don't know.
The greatest.
I want to add something real quick. E,
Who there? My
real
bad.
quick.
Who there, man?
Real quick. It's fresh, yo.
Oh, go ahead, Fresh. My bad.
Okay,
fam.
check it out. These dudes that delusional because I keep hearing about broken eye sockets and broken ribs, and he gonna have to see the eye doctor. Why do they really think that this dude is gonna stand in front of him and be taking all these punches? Like, do y'all not see how this dude fights? He don't sit still.
Right.
He don't sit still. So how's he gonna let this dude just pound him out like that? Y'all boys gonna get pounded out like that, whether he move or not. He gonna go down, bro. Like, I just don't see y'all on that Spence juice, man. It's for real. Y'all on that
Fresh. When the fight, after the fight be over with, right? Will you
I got everybody
return?
contacts.
Will you return? That's all I want to know. Will you return?
Oh, I will.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I just want to hear
I would be very
all y'all
disappointed. I would be
analysis of the
very
fight.
disappointed, bro. I would be pissed at, but
Man,
yes.
I can guarantee you everybody gonna be on my channel after that fight happens because once Bud get through putting his foot in his ass, oh man, niggas gonna come check out E-Thriller, man, and be mad. You best to believe that.
Boy.
You best to believe
but
that.
we know Crawford gonna
We
pick him
gonna put on the
apart.
show.
And when the opposite happens, I don't want to hear that bullshit about aged him out. I don't want to hear that.
Hey, you ain't gonna
get
get
that man his props.
Hey man,
Give me
Whoever
his props.
get their props.
Hey, Mr. Quinn, I'm on record, bro. You know Canelo is one of my guys, right?
Yep.
What did I say when he got his ass kicked 2 weeks ago?
Shit.
Nah, this gonna be different.
I didn't know. No, it ain't. I didn't make any fucking excuses. No, it ain't. Why would
Bivol beat him with
I ain't gonna
skills,
say you
man.
ain't gonna make excuses.
Yeah,
You gonna be
faster.
sad.
Nah, I ain't gonna be sad.
Yo,
Not
is
at
it true
all.
he was? Is it true he
Okay.
was taking
He's a boxer.
steroids on the cherry picks? Cherry picking and taking steroids on top of that?
Hey, hold on, y'all. My bad, man. I got somebody else on here that's been trying to cook. Hey, shout out to the Chosen. You live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holler at me, man. Chosen.
Yeah.
What's
Hey,
poppin',
man.
fam? Salute.
What's
Salute.
going on, man? Salute.
Peace.
So my thing is this, man. Bud had every intention of fighting Errol Spence prior to the Porter fight, prior to the Mikey fight, right? We just established Mikey didn't have no belt. He jumped up 2 weight classes automatically, PBC privilege, right?
Yep.
And that's the thing. He signed with these guys, which is a good move for Errol Spence. That's a beautiful thing. Errol Spence has a good place in the hearts of boxing fans right now. And so does Terence Crawford. Because they have accomplished so much, So Errol Spence naturally would get what? Those bigger fights, But Terence had every intention. We can all come to that conclusion. Every intention of fighting Errol Spence. Terence Crawford had every intention, but guess what? Like we say, like we all know, Errol Spence went the PBC route, and fought all these guys prior to. Hey, man, Terence tried to, let me go ahead and do the heavy lifting. Let me do the heavy lifting in. Let's go ahead and get in the ring, get this thing going. I got a belt. You told me to get a belt. I got a belt. I mean, we keep running over the same things, man.
Right.
The same proofs, back to back to back. It's already, and then you want to talk about, well, would Velasquez beat this guy and this, that, and the third? Check this out. Let's deal with something that we do have. Amir Khan. When did Amir Khan fight Chris Algieri?
Shit, I can't remember off the top of my head.
It was actually before Errol Spence got his paws on Chris Algieri. And what happened in that fight? Amir Khan dusted him.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him.
Dusted him. And then guess what? Guess what happened? Because and I brought this up on your show before, and everybody's like, who making that point? Spence made that point on the video that you brought up, and then now look, we talking about it. Yep. You know what I mean? And this is exactly what I'm saying. And besides all that, we wouldn't be talking about and have to figure out and have to scratch our heads about this, man. You know, Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are very good fighters, and I'm not emotionally attached to either one of them. I'm attached to the sport. I love the sport of boxing. But and this is the thing. We need this fight to go ahead and happen, man. They not household names. You don't mention Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and everybody like, oh yeah, I know them, like casuals, right? You mentioned Pacquiao, you mentioned Canelo, you mentioned all these other guys. Everybody gonna be like, yeah. They don't even have to watch boxing at all, and they gonna know who you're talking about. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence and Charlo, none of these guys are those guys. These fights just need to happen. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, we wouldn't be talking about this stuff. We wouldn't be talking about or having to figure out or shake our head and scratch our butt, try to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We would already know what's up. Hey, like we say, the guy who's scared or who's shaky about something, we can tell that right off the rip. Right off the rip while you in the streets. It depends on where you're from. You know what I mean? You could tell if somebody's scared. When you looked at the fact that Mikey Garcia jumped up, yeah, I want that fight. Yo, this, that, and the third. What happened? Errol Spence automatically took the fight. You see what I mean? He automatically agreed to the fight. You know what I mean? And then he came up with all those excuses, talking about want to bring up Terence Crawford's record. But he talking about who had Bud fought that's better than Chris Algieri. Well, shit. Terence been knocking out everybody.
Killing him right now.
Terence Crawford been knocking out everybody at 147 pounds. This dude ain't supposed to be. And as far as I can say, hey, because what did Errol Spence tell me? He said, you too light in the ass. And as far as, at that point, I was like, yeah, he right. I used to really be like, man, Errol gonna beat the crap out this dude. But until I seen how Terence has been showing me, like, that's the same thing that happened with me with Floyd. I used to always root against Floyd. I used to be like, man, Floyd gonna get when he beat Marquez, bro. I was like, nah, he the truth. I'm not going. I'm gonna stop kicking.
He watched that nigga. He watched Marquez.
Right.
I said I'm retirement.
Right. So I was like, I'm gonna stop kicking out. I'm gonna stop kicking against the prison, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it what it is. And that's the same thing I had to do with Terence Crawford, man. I'm not emotionally attached to Terence Crawford, but I do defend what he is, and then the way he is as a man, outside the ring, and his dedication towards the sport, and the fact that he's sparring these young champions shows that he's really competitive. I respect that, as a boxing fan. So I mean, we could just drop the that real clever nickname. What is it, Bud?
Bud.
Yeah, I think they said Bud Buddies. That's the first time I heard it.
But on the real, that's kind of clever. But yeah, I mean, we don't even have to go down that route. Understand it just based off of everything Terence has shown. The dude ain't did nothing. I mean, he didn't do nothing to, be hated how he is. I mean, just stay on the facts. Like I said before, stay on the facts. We need this fight to happen. Terence he has shown me that he wants this fight. We can't talk about what happened after the fact that Errol Spence ducked him. He ducked him. That's it. He ducked him. So since he ducked him, we need to lighten up on Terence and realize shit. Yeah, he's gonna get frustrated. You know what I mean? We see Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight. We saw Terence Crawford and Felix Diaz fight. So I mean, come on, man. Like the side of the street, that's an excuse. It's always been an excuse. But regardless of who brought it up, it's an excuse. Right. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Very much so. All right, man. Go ahead, fellas. Y'all go ahead and cook, man. He said what he had to say.
He killed
it. It's an excuse that he shouldn't have never gave him.
Hey, yo, stop. Man, hold on, y'all. Going out to my big bro, the Mac Mob, a.k.a. B-Mac, a.k.a. Shaq Diesel in the motherfucking building. Holla at me, kind sir. How are you?
Big E, what's up with you, baby?
Hey, man, I was missing you over here, bro. You good?
Hey, man, I miss being here. I'm good, man. Everything good, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Shout out to E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, and subscribe to the channel if you already have it, man. Show my brother some love, man. I want to say,
B-Mac, before you get going, bro, I got to address something, fam.
Sure.
I got 235 votes on my poll, right?
Yeah.
With 179 likes.
Yeah.
My likes, my hoes looking funny in my B-Mac voice, man. Can y'all hit the fucking like button?
I get
How the hell do I get more
right.
votes on the poll than my goddamn? You know what, B-Mac? Go ahead, bro. I'm done, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, they in there eye hustling E3. That's what I be saying, man. The same shit be happening to me. They eye hustling, man. Y'all stop eye hustling on my man.
Hey, yo, mute your audio. Man. If you got some shit going on in the background, mute your audio. Go ahead, B-Mac.
Man, I want to salute to everybody on the panel, man. General Big Fish, my man, True Gritter, Steven, Light Speed. They got some new guys, man, I haven't seen before. Quentin, Chosen One, I think, is in here.
Yep.
Salute to you. I think L Boogie is in here. I think and some other guys. If I didn't catch you, I apologize, man. And to everybody in the Mac Mob that said salute and everything, I want to shout out to them guys as well. E3, this show has encouraged me to start my own series.
Okay.
You know, and you know, you are also one of the I guess inspirations for that. You know, with this 16-part series that you got.
Thank you,
know, I want to let everybody know that when this series come out, it's gonna be from the inspiration of E Thriller the Black Picasso, because he did it first. And the shit that I hear tonight. And the series is gonna be called Moist. Because there's a lot of moist motherfuckers on the panel. It's a lot of moist motherfuckers out here. Stephen Brimley, one of them. I see him over there. You see how he got his lips cocked to the side. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of moisture that goes on. So when y'all see the series Moist, this is the shit that we're gonna be talking about. All this moist ass talk that we hear, man.
B-Mac, behave.
I ain't behaving. Big Fish want to have, man. Let me have something, man. You know what we do? We got 3 belts, man. Let me have something. Let me get a little something, man, on the side, man. You know, let me get give me an advantage, man. Nobody want to hear that Big Fish, man. At the end of the day, y'all was playing catch up. Earl Spence and his fans was playing catch up. That's why they wanted to deny everything that Bud Crawford did in the previous weight classes, because Earl Spence hadn't done it yet. Oh, well, this division doesn't count. 135 don't count. 140 doesn't count. Him, Keith Thurman, all the rest of them, they were sitting around talking about, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. The whole point, Steve, that you was talking about in reference to who you said the side of the street and that talk, this, that, and the other, and you said that Tim Bradley said it, right? Okay, let me address that real quick. That was off the bullshit that they were saying, well, fight Earl Spence. He's your number 1 contender. He's the number 1 contender. So he did that instead of, nah. First of all, you got the Ed Boogie headset on. We can't even hear you. You're muffling. Okay, so and at the end of the day, what happened is that he fought Manny Pacquiao instead of fighting Earl Spence. Like, when was Tim Bradley ever being stalked by Earl Spence? Earl Spence was just looking for a fight. Period. He wanted a championship, period. That dude was a prospect at that time. And we going to talk acting like, he got a side of the street and this, that, and the other. That's bullshit. It's moist. Y'all looking for moist content, bro. Y'all Duncan Hines, cake batter, all this bullshit that y'all got going on. It's not gonna happen, baby. It's not gonna happen. I think I'm gonna do Stephen Brimley. You're gonna probably be the first episode of Moist. And Quentin, don't laugh too hard, because you're gonna be right there with him. You and Big Fish. I'm gonna put all y'all in episode of Moist.
Hey, how you gonna put me on there on something in which I'm being debated on right now off of this man's words? I'm being told, oh, well, he said it out of frustration. It don't matter what the hell he said it out of. The thing is, he said it.
What he
Quinn,
say,
that was
Quinn?
the
What he say?
that was the moistest shit that you talk about right there, Quinn. I heard you
Quinn,
earlier today,
Quinn,
man.
How was
did he
that
say?
Morris when I made a point as far as he
What
said
he
that
say?
it was never no what's called no roadblocks on his end, and I just pointed out those could be considered roadblocks, sir.
Thriller just killed you on all three of your little points that you was making earlier. But I mean, at the end of the day, you talking about roadblocks. How is it a roadblock when he asked to fight him, and the first thing he said is that I'm gonna fight you last? So anything that Bud do after that, it doesn't matter, does it?
Nope.
Does it matter? Does it matter what Bud say or what Bud do? If Earl Spence, your king, your dark and lovely Earl Spence or favorite, if he sits back and say, "Look, you're last," what difference do it say what Terence Crawford say? What difference do it make?
Got a question for you.
Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, because I didn't already ran Quentin off with that one. So go ahead, Steve.
Oh no, you ain't run me off. I'm just listening to this here, be back, and I'm gonna tell you
Answer my
something.
question. Answer my question. Don't ask me a question. Just answer it, because Quinn, you like to not answer questions.
All right, ask me the question again.
Hey, Quinn, if Earl Spence said, "Bud, I'm gonna fight you last," right? Like y'all say, that's the plan, right?
Right.
What difference do it make of what Terence Crawford say?
Say as far as what?
If you said he was holding up the fight, that Terence Crawford is holding up something, he was holding it up by signing. He was holding it up by saying this. He was holding it up by saying that he didn't want to fight. If Earl Spence said, it doesn't matter, I'm going to fight him last, what difference do it make what Crawford was saying? Because he had a plan.
And that's
because it points to the point that he done said thing, he done played a part too, B Mac.
No,
So y'all just want to put it all on Earl Spence.
You're still not answering my question.
I just did.
How is it that he paid a point if he already has a plan?
Crickets.
He already got a plan. Shit, hell, he got to be a part of the plan.
Hold up, the
And
plan
the
was
plan
to
was
fight
he
him
was
last.
last.
Yes,
Listen,
to
Quinn,
fight
I
him
love you,
last.
bro, but none of that shit just made any sense, bro. You might want to rethink it, bro, and come correct and say something else.
I mean, you saying that, B Mac, but at the same time, he did what? He did what?
What you mean?
He could have fought other individuals as well, but he just stuck on the big fish. That's it.
He did. He fought the Kell Brook, the big fish for. He fought the Sean
3
Porter,
years
the big
later.
fish. See, there it is. It's always
3
something
years
with you
later.
guys.
3 years later, B
It's
Mac.
always something with you guys.
It's 3 years later, B Mac. It's a difference between him.
Because he couldn't fight the top guy. The
I'm
top
gonna tell you
guy
something.
didn't want to fight.
It's a difference between him fighting Kell Brook 3 years later when you got a Lomachenko fighting somebody that an opponent that he trying to show up with months later, not even a year later.
Lomachenko. What Lomachenko got to do with this?
No, I'm talking about if you wanted to impress me with fighting the individual immediately, not 3 years later. It was 3 years later, B Mac.
Hold up.
The other one was 2 years
The
later.
reason why Earl even got the fight with Kell Brook, really, if we keeping it a buck, was the fact that he became his mandatory, correct?
That's right, because did nobody want to fight the real boogeyman?
Okay, so I mean, shit. I mean, I just don't understand. What do you want the nigga to do, Mr. Quinn? He couldn't fight he wanted the best guy off the rip. The best guy said, "No, I got a plan." So in the midst of that plan, he had to fight somebody, bro.
Well, that plan came after he got the belt from Horn. That's when that plan came in.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Can I ask my question?
Precipitation started.
All right. I want to know how many people know this is to be a fact. That when Spence came off the accident, Bud didn't want to fight because he wanted to make sure Spence was 100% before they fought. Did anybody know that?
True.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Right.
He said he wouldn't get the credit. That's a fact.
Exactly. So we know that as a fact. And then we know Spence had the eye injury. So all this complaining we're doing, it's been 4 years. 2 of those years, we're going to get the fight anyway. It's perfectly seasoned. Enjoy this moment. This fight is ready.
You see how he said that?
Great fighters fight each other. Y'all
You
need
see
to
how he
chill.
said that?
B
That's
Mac, let
moist.
it go.
That's moist talk. That's perfectly
Hey,
How's that
seasoned.
moist
Moist.
talk? What
Hold,
you
hold,
It's
hold.
talking
moist.
about?
It's moist
Enjoy
talk.
it. It's perfectly seasoned.
Precipitation.
Steven, hold up.
It's a
Is it a
lot of
matter of fact, right?
precipitation.
Before the accident, right? Before the accident, right? Who did Earl Spence fight?
Not Crawford.
Chris
Who
Algieri.
was the guy that he just fought before the accident?
Sean Porter.
Porter.
Sean Porter?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. After that fight, who was he fighting?
Danny Garcia.
No, I want Quentin to answer.
Yep.
Oh, you want me to answer?
No,
He
I'm sorry.
fought Danny Garcia.
No. I want Steven to answer. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
Oh,
go
my
ahead,
bad.
Steven. Go ahead.
You know the answer.
No, I want you to say it. I answered your question. So who was he planning to fight right before the accident, right after the Sean Porter fight?
Garcia was it Garcia?
Yeah, you know it was Garcia. You're
Yes.
right, bro. You know damn well it was
Yes.
Danny Garcia. It was Danny Garcia. So why was he fighting Danny Garcia, who did not have a belt, who he was free to fight anybody he wanted to? Danny Garcia didn't have shit. He was already scheduled to fight Danny Garcia before the accident. Why was he doing that?
Because it's an easy fight to make, which we don't like. I didn't
Here we go.
I would preferred him to fight Bud before that, but he had already established that
so
he
it's
was
not
going to fight Bud
perfectly
when it was all the
seasoned then,
marbles
right?
aligned. I don't like that as a fan, and you obviously don't like that either. But that's just what it was.
So Bud was
We
ducking.
either
I mean,
accept
so
that or we
Spence was
can go to
ducking,
that.
right?
What we gonna do?
Spence was ducking, right? So it's not perfectly seasoned.
Whatever you want to call it, brother. It don't make a difference. The fight's about to happen now.
We don't know that shit.
Well,
I'm
you
with
don't know. Well, you can take
whoever
your
my man that
20%
said it
and
was
wait for your
20%. I'm with him, and I'm
and
gonna let y'all cook, man.
It was 120% chance of happening, and you sitting here thinking it's not gonna happen. Man, save it.
Hold up. I'm with that man. I'm with that man because I think just like him. I don't understand where you coming off saying just because he said that this was gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. Until that motherfucking contract saying we don't know what the fuck gonna happen. So I don't. Me and 20% is cool. I don't know why you're so convinced that it's gonna happen. Why?
Because I said it was going to happen a long time ago, and I'm going to be proven right.
Yeah, he don't want to be right. That's it, and that's cool. I get it.
And you know what, E?
I get
I'm gonna let y'all because I've been taking up a lot of time, man. I'm
No,
gonna let
go.
y'all
It's an
cook,
open
man.
panel anyway, bro.
You know, I'm gonna let y'all cook.
Go ahead.
I don't want to cook for nobody.
B Mac. B Mac.
Yeah.
Well, it's something that I gotta address with you, Bold, and Mr. D Young when we get back on the Mac Mob, man.
Well, I'm here now, man. You can dress with
No. I need all three of y'all at the same time. I think I could take on three of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I need all three of y'all.
Quentin, didn't I just cook your little points just now? What you talking about taking on all three of us?
That's Captain Rambo, B Mac.
This is all something y'all told me last night. You didn't tell me everything.
All right. Okay. You
We,
got
we
it.
save it for the Mac Mob, though.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, who that, man?
All right, boxing fan. Can you read out my super chat? And I want everybody's opinion on what I said.
Oh yeah, my bad, bro, man.
No worries.
This bitch cooking. Hold on, man. Let me scroll back up. I appreciate it, fam. Here you go. Boxing fan 101 said, "Can we say Terence and Earl are the A-level fighters of 147, and everyone is a step below? What does each member of the panel think?" I think that's fair, bro. I think that's fair to say they both are A-level fighters, and everybody else is like shit, not even on a level, bro. That's how I look at it.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
what y'all thought about the Boots fight just this past?
I thought it was bullshit. I thought dude dipped into the shot, bro. Boots hit him behind the head. It wasn't intentional. I feel like the dude came. I'm with Earl on that. I feel like the dude just came in for a check and he laid down. He really didn't want to fight.
I have a question about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if it's called a rabbit punch when you're standing up, shouldn't it be a rabbit punch if you're ducking down into the punch as well? Shouldn't it be illegal all the way around?
That I don't know, bro. That's something I don't know.
I wouldn't say that.
I think it was unintentional.
Yeah,
but I think that dude was scared.
They just saying something about it because he getting a lot of his knockouts with shots behind the head. When he fought Thomas Delorme, that's what he complaining about.
You supposed to keep your head up, so if you get hit behind the head ducking like that, that's on you.
Yeah, that's kind of how Wilder got clipped against Tyson Fury in that second fight.
Yep.
He kind of dipped
Yep.
and shit, hit him kind of in his ear, behind his head a little bit.
Equilibrium was off, man. Couldn't focus.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah, it's boxing.
Protect yourself at all times.
What up,
Say it again,
Bob?
back, boy.
Salute.
Say it again, back,
Hey, man, we've been on this bitch for damn near 3 hours, y'all. Let's go ahead and wrap up this show, man, because I already know B-Mac going to have a nigga on for like 8 hours tomorrow.
You know what? That's some bullshit. There they go. There it is. See what I'm saying? Ain't even my night tomorrow night. It's your night, goddamn E3.
I thought you was going to come on tomorrow. My bad.
It's all good. You know how we do it.
Thoughts, man. Let me go out to Chosen, man. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Hey, man, look, I think that Terence wants this fight. I never said where I'm at on it. At a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I think this fight is going to happen? Terence has always been optimistic. I think that he might be going in a little bit blind. I think the ball is in PBC's court, and I think they're moving kind of crafty. So I'm going to go ahead and say about 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. The fight going to happen. Hey, salute to everybody. Salute to the brother in the comments. Yahweh's chosen. And with that, hey, Thriller, another good show. Keep pushing. I gave you the light.
Thank you.
And, hey, man. Always keep.
You kind of breaking up, my brother. Go ahead. Repeat what you was about to say.
That they just misinformed. They got the wrong idea, and it's kind of sickening, man. They putting a bad taste in my mouth about Earl, and Earl is doing it to himself. Earl doing it to himself a little bit too. But now, he's speaking some. I feel like he wants to fight, but I feel like I also feel like they're gonna be real, a little crafty. So I'm only gonna give it about a 4. So, man, appreciate your overtime work, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, fam.
Salute to y'all, everybody up there.
Peace.
Salute.
Hey, man, going out to Boxing Fan 101. Closing thoughts, fam.
Nah, just another great show, man. You already know I ran your light, man. That without a doubt, yo. You have to show these content creators their love, man. If you don't, YouTube's gonna act weird, and you're not gonna get notifications and all that stuff. So it's important to hit the like, guys.
That's a fact.
I appreciate everyone on the panel. Quentin, Big Fish, you guys are the goats, man. You keep running into like an 8-on-2 fight, man. You guys are good, man. You guys are hilarious, yo. Appreciate you guys always coming through no matter what. Appreciate the Matt Mob. You already know Matt Mob, baby. I love that, man. I love that. Yeah.
Man, you gotta hit that whole one time, man.
I hit it for.
Go ahead, Boxing Fan.
Honestly, but you guys are some great, man, yo. Appreciate you, Black brothers, man. Always love and have a great night, man.
You too, bro. Salute. All right, man. Going out to my boy Light Speed. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Hey, what's good?
Good.
Yeah, man. I want to say this. I'm a boxing fan. I'm not a Bud fan, but because I'm a fan of boxing, that lends me to be a fan of Bud because I feel like he behaves like a champion, and you can only respect a man that is so great at his craft. Like, you just got to respect it. And so for y'all moist ones out there, y'all got beat all around the ring tonight. Like, y'all like 0 for 3. None of those points be landed. And that's why I was saying, like, the video must have made y'all nervous because y'all points, man. At first, it's the same old points y'all been making the whole time. But then also, man, it just don't be standing on nothing. Yeah, I see you whispering because you're moist. That's what moist people, they whisper. But beyond that, all of y'all, you know what I would say? Y'all need to watch the beginning of the show because he was cooking and the video speaks for itself. Yeah. I felt, and this is my closing kind of line here. It was good to see Bud repeating some of the stuff he was saying earlier, some of the stuff we've been saying on the show. It's good for y'all to hear it from his mouth. You know what I mean? Because the record still stands, even till this day. he's still representing like a champion. So you can see he wants to fight. That's all.
Appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Light
Hey,
Speed.
can I say something to Light Speed real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Light Speed, you still there?
Yeah, man.
Okay, man. Hey, I just want to say, man, I appreciate that. Yesterday, man, when you had pulled me up on that cat that was on live. So I was reading, I was looking at the playback and seeing some of the stuff that he was saying. So yeah, man, I appreciate that. Man.
No, that's all day, man. I peeped that, and I see how y'all move. So I ain't want to like wrench him right away. I was just gonna see how it played out as long as he didn't get too disrespectful.
I appreciate that, brother. I just appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Word, yeah.
All right, man. Going out to my brother from Queens, New York, Fresh. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yo, what up, E? What up, E, man? Just want to tell you, bro, like, I enjoyed the show, man. I was really put together, man, with that video with Bud and how you broke it down. I watched it personally, you know, before the show and all. And real talk, man, like, you know, I ain't never done no stuff like this, get on no YouTube platforms other than, you know, from my church. But, you know, just caught my attention, man. The way you do things, man, is catchy, bro. So you keep it up, man. You got a great thing going on with your show. You know, you're not biased. You know, if it's something that Bud did wrong, you're gonna come out and point it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I rock. You know what I'm saying? You gotta call a square, a circle. Don't matter where you from. If that's your homie or whatever, if it's wrong, you gotta call it out. You know what I'm saying? If it's right, you gotta reward it and give the person their flowers. So I'm giving you your flowers. It's my first time speaking with y'all. I kind of followed y'all, you know, when I first subscribed to you, checking out who's who. Just want to shout out General Big Fish, Quentin. I thought they was the enemies, but they're not really aerosexual fans. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just like the guy, but they're not too crazy with it. You know what I mean? So even shout out to them, Mac Mob, you know, everybody on it.
My brother's mosquito spray, he not in D-Town Blaster. Shout out to all my guys, man.
Yeah, man. It's you got a great little clip there, great panel, and I'm gonna keep coming on, man. So you already know what it is, man. This nigga's scared.
All right, man. Going out to my brother Stephen Brimley, man. I don't know if you can talk right now. Closing thoughts, my brother.
I'll make it work real quick. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all definitely you know, the banter and, you know, just talk about, you know, some fight that we truly anticipate. But on another note, I think all of us should collectively help push BMAC and E-Thriller's channels, man, because there's a lot of fraudulent channels out here, the overly fanboyish channels out here. We will speak on them. You know, some of them I pay attention to, some of them I don't, but we really should help push them, you know, to get to the viewership that deserves to be there, because I think the format and the way we do things is much better for boxing than what we see from some of the quote unquote top people. So I want to give you flowers too, man, because you definitely do. You doing something right, bro. I'm just telling you off the rip. And I need you bud buddies and the aerosexuals to keep it even. You know, I'm gonna check everything. I feel like if you overboard the fence, I'm gonna check it. If you overboard the bud, I'm gonna check it. Because I'm the unbiased fan. So you can call me Moise, even though I'm dry. I'm here. I'm a rep.
Bro, you whispering. You don't sound dry. You sound.
He at work. That's right.
My guy always working.
He be at work. He trying not to talk at work. That's what he does.
Out there, man. Hey, my guy got to get them 6 figures, man. You understand?
I appreciate you. Y'all definitely y'all make the night good, man. I hope y'all have a blessed night, man. And you know, when you back on BMAX, so I can try to pull up on you on tomorrow.
I'm gonna talk to E, man. We'll figure it out. One of us gonna go
on. I'm gonna pull up with y'all. So y'all have a blessed one. Y'all all stay safe.
Hey, I'm gonna say it right now, B-Mac, because my wife gonna choke me if I try to go live tomorrow. Straight up choke me. You might see me on the news. Go ahead.
There it is. That E-Thriller pulling rank on me and shit.
Go ahead, Stephen. My bad, bro.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm all set, baby. So
hey, man, I seen your comment earlier today on part 17. You was like, "Thank God."
Oh, cancel series. It's a cancel series.
Yeah, you was like series cancel. Hey, it's postponed, man.
Yes,
Till
sir.
further notice, man. I gotta give credit to the big fish. He's saying everything I
Yeah,
want
you
to hear
see,
so
just
far.
like him for a second though. It was crazy. I haven't died. I watched it like 5 times. I was cracking up every time.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Salute, man. I appreciate you for tapping in,
Hey,
my guy.
appreciate that, Steve.
What you
Pull
Appreciate
up to
that,
the
man.
Mac Mob if you can tomorrow, man.
I'm like, listen, I'll do the same thing. We'll make it work.
Bet. All right, going out to my bro, Dollar Bill. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Hey, props to the panel and you too, E Thriller. But
Salute.
I just want to say I've been watching boxing for a lot of years.
Yes,
and when you see a talent like Crawford come through here, you have to respect it. And as far as Quentin and Big Fish go, y'all need to go back and watch Crawford on how he pick apart his opponents. If you do that, you'll realize that it ain't about whether or not the pressure gonna get to him or if he gonna stand in front of Spence. I don't believe he will. But if you notice, he just moves around and pick them apart as he's going. And he lands some heavy shots. But to all of y'all, my first time here, I appreciate it. And I will be coming on a lot more.
Hey, man, let me ask
come
you
on
this.
back, bro.
Just
That's
out
a
of
pugilist
curiosity,
right there.
is that your real nickname, bro?
Dollar Bill? Yeah.
Hey, man, I got to play it for you, bro.
Salute
yes,
Dollar
sir.
Bill, man.
Salute
Yeah,
Dollar
I
Bill.
like that.
Salute, fam.
How to do it,
Trevor. Hey, man, going out to my brother, man, Quinn. Closing thoughts, man.
Man, good show as always. Man, I should have been in bed a long time ago, but man,
Likewise.
it's like, man, we gotta have it, man. Man, my optimism on this fight is, I don't know, it's going back and forth, man, because I feel like both fighters want to fight. It's a matter of the networks. Makes me wish Don King was over everything, boy. Them niggas would have been in the ring.
Oh, definitely.
We had Don King, man. Other than that, man, you fellas have a good night. And we do this again tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mr. Quinn, man. All right, going out to my brother, General Big Fish. Closing thoughts, man.
Hey, E Thriller, I just want to address Mr. Dollar Bill real quick. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yes, sir. I watched Terence Crawford fights. I've been challenged to go back and watch all the fights that before he even made it big. So I recognize the talent. He is a great fighter, in my opinion. I just don't respect the level of competition. It's kind of like this, like E Thriller is my little brother. We both played basketball. He was just no competition for me. It was just too easy. So I beat him all the time as a kid. So that wasn't a challenge for me. I had to go out and be tested by my equal. And then once I passed that challenge, then I'd be like, okay. So for me to say that is that Earl Spence is going to be Terence Crawford's best ever opponent, and Terence Crawford is going to be the same thing for Earl Spence.
Oh, I
So
agree with that.
I think it's a 50-50 fight. If people picking the winner is that they a buddy, like my man said tonight, or they are Earl sexual, if they just flat out saying they know what's going to happen, in my humble opinion. But you have the right to have your own prediction. I think Earl Spence is going to win. If I had to bet on who I would pick, but I know that Terence Crawford can go in there and beat him. So that's my position on that, sir. Officially, just so you know.
Okay, I ain't go for that. I ain't go for that.
But yeah, but hey, B Mac, this is my last words, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Please don't associate me with your Moist series, man. You start trouble with that, man.
Yeah, don't put me in that goddamn shit, B man.
Do not associate me with any kind of Moist shit, man. You can. That's up to you and Quinn, man. But don't leave me out of that, man.
These
But
cats
yeah,
are
E
scared.
Thriller, man.
Yeah, take me out that shit too.
These cats are scared.
And I'm gonna call it like I see it, man. I've been
Hey man, you got Cash putting little water drops in the chat, man.
Yeah, B-Man got the chat on fire, nigga. He woke the niggas back
Yeah,
up.
you got a little water drop. That's gonna be the water drop with the strawberries now, man. Golly, man. Yeah, y'all dirty, man. Hey, y'all dirty, man. Y'all don't play fair, E Thriller B, man.
Nah, man. You know I'm trying to slice a nigga throat.
Hey man. Yeah. But yeah, man, E Thriller, I enjoyed the show like always, man.
Thank you, bro.
You I'm real proud of you, man. You doing your thing, broski. B Mac, man, I love you,
Love you
man.
too, fam.
I see you whenever
Love you
you
too,
need me on the show. I'll be right there to hate on whatever material you putting out.
Yeah. I love you too, big
fellas.
fish.
I holler at y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. Good night, fellas.
All right, salute, General Big Fish. And last but not least, man, going out to my brother, my dog, the Mac Mob, aka B Mac, aka B Millie, as L Boogie call him, aka Shaq fucking Diesel. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Hey man, I want to appreciate you, man. First of all, the show tonight, man, was fire as usual, man. I was listening in, but goddamn it, I couldn't get to it. I
know how that goes. It was me last night.
No bullshit. So, hey man, the show fire as usual, man. Let me tell y'all something, man, real quick, man, about E Thriller, man. That motherfucker, he got the right name, bro, because he'll paint a picture on your motherfucking ass in a minute. You hear me? In a minute. No bullshit. There's no denying about motherfucking E Thriller, the Black Picasso. That's my man. That's my mentor, man. I thank you so much, man, for giving me this platform, E3, man, to let me shine, man, to help me out on this journey all the way, man, to help me grow the mob, man, and push me into that direction.
Got to. Hey, man, can we get the
you
Mac
know what I'm
Mob up to 1,000 subs?
Yeah, we need to get the Mac Mob up to 1,000 subs, man, so I can get monetized, man, and do some other things, man, along with E3 to the Black Picasso, because E3, we need to get him up to 5,000, man. I mean, y'all got to hit that fucking like button, man.
Nah, we
need
to get the Mac Mob up to 2 G's, Chief, for real.
Yeah. Even better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Jeez.
All day, man. I just wanna get at the E Thriller, man. I just want to let you know, man, how much I appreciate you, man. Honestly, man, for helping me on this thing, man. So E Thriller, shout out to you, the Black Picasso, the whole panel, General Big Fish. I love you too, man. All love, man. I love all y'all out there in the Mac Mob. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for helping this thing grow. To the new guys that's out on the panel, Mr. Dollar Bill, salute to you. The chosen one that came out, the new guy, salute to you too, man, and the rest of the people that support E Thriller, the Black Picasso. E say I gotta go tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to go tomorrow.
If you want to, if you want the day off, it's your call. I can't do it tomorrow.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I apologize. Man, to the whole Mac Mob. Yeah, my wife, I know she ain't gonna be going for it tomorrow.
That's right, man. But just look out for the video. We're gonna do it, man. The Moist series is coming, man. I'm working on it. I already started working on it, but Moist series coming, man. So if y'all got any suggestions, hit me up in the inbox, man. I'm gonna leave on this note, man, because y'all asked for it. This is Mac Mob, baby, and I'm out.
Yeah, all right, man.
Peace.
Hey, shout out to everybody that pulled up on me on the panel, man. Dollar Bill, General Big Fish, Lightspeed, B-Mac as always, Fresh, Boxing Fan 101, True Gritter, Coach Malachi, New Media Today USA, Blood Boxing, salute to everybody, Akbar, Fresh. Man, if I forgot anybody, I apologize, man. There'd be a lot of shit going on, man.
Yeah, we got it. We got to shout out to the fat mosquito spray.
Yeah. I was gonna get that mosquito spray. My other brother, D-Town motherfucking Blast. I saw him in the chat, man. He probably just couldn't tap in with us, but it's all good. He gonna pull up to the Mac Mob 9 times out of 10 tomorrow. But salute to everybody, man. Hey, Fotex, man. I see what you want, man. So the video tonight, I'm not going that route. I'm going to go another route. Shout out to General Big Fish for sending me this shit. Hey, man, I think Tank, man, hey, he better have his head on the swivel, y'all.
Ante Davis, as he's working with his trainer, Bullet Cromwell, as you see the physique of Rolly Romero back to his workout here in Las Vegas.
That nigga pumped
Hey,
up.
man, did you see them combos, B-Man?
Yeah. Hey,
That
I'm
nigga
laughing
was
how
pathetic, man.
he looked at his work, man.
Hey, did you see the nigga skip off?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit. That nigga is terrible. Hey, man, Tank better not lose to that nigga, bro. He gonna be on a meme world star. Hey, man, once again, man, I appreciate everybody for rocking with your boy E-Thriller on this late night, man. Show went longer than usual, but hey, man, shit happens when you're having fun, man. But closing thoughts. Take me home, Pastor Wild.
God will tell us that silence is gold.
I never knew how some guys could build muscle and avoid that
shit,
beer
that hit
belly.
me with the
Within the
fucking
month,
ass.
I could really
Hold on, y'all.
see how much of my belt.
Next episode of The Moist.
But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger.
Hey, man, it's the music
So
in the
first
background.
fight, what we were having was pulling down your gloves to put your
That's the
fist in an
funniest
improper
part.
position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form.
Look at this shit, B-Man. Look.
And it left a dent in my face as well.
Yeah.
But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down.
You gotta give me the passage.
You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starved. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he has to sell
Too many blows to the head.
Hey, E-Thriller, you cold, man. You cold.
Payback is coming.
Hey, man.
That's my favorite video on YouTube. I swear to God.
Hey, man.
What's that proverb, man, that he say?
Man, that nigga said, hold on, I forgot that.
Hey, man, I gotta
I
find
think
the
it's Proverbs
proverb.
chapter 6, verse 30 to 31, I think.
Something like that. Hey, I just want to say this, Ian. I know you're closing the show, man.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
I've been falsely accused, everyone out there in E-Thriller country, man, and people of the Mac Mob. I've been falsely accused of running up time on videos. And E-Thriller's at 3 hours and 10 minutes as we speak. But he wants to blame it on me. I rest my case. That's all it is, man. It's just not me.
Hey, man. It is what it is, man. No objections, Your Honor. Hey, man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my brothers once again and everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that sent me a super chat and a cash out, man. Salute. And just like that, we gone. Holla.
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E-Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like, ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.